Hey, how's it going? Welcome into the Great American Experience. My name is Wizard of Oz, but this is not my show. I'm simply the guy behind the curtain, pushing buttons, making it happen. Um, this show is yours. This is your show. So join the link, grab the link, like this one right here, and let's get this party started. What's up, Zoom? How you doing? Yeah, buddy. Oh man, what a day. It was okay. Uh, Friends with me and Ranger are good to go. We're all right. We're a little bored and bummed out. Ah, Ranger's still moping. Yeah, it was okay. It was a nice day. Yeah, yeah. So, uh, oh, I don't know. Uh, there we go. That, that. Yeah, it might be just a little bit here, and we'll see a bunch of people start coming in. You're going to rain on Thursday. Oh, well. I'm not sure. Let's see here. Oh man. Oh wow, refrigeration went out at work. You can crash. All right, canoes. Well, bummer, dude. Huh? Yeah, hope tomorrow will be better as well. All right, bro. Oh man. Oh, right. Wow. Yeah, all right, bro. Yeah, well. Oh no, not ice cream. Now's the time to go up and get you a big old tub of it, huh? Stick it in the freezer. Fill your freezer up with some kick-ass ice cream. Oh, right, the deli stuff. Oh, wow. Maybe you should be all right, right, Tim. I'd be eating the shit out of some ice cream. Oh, wow. Yeah, but that sucks. Ah, wow. It was ice cream soup. That's crazy. Oh, wow. So, hey, Schumer, what's up? Yeah. So, oh, wow. Yeah, remember I had to repair the cord on my freezer the other day? Well, I went out there today and it had eaten through the cord again. I had to repair it again. Hey, battery, grab a link. Come on up. Yeah, my freezer was starting to thaw out. And like, what the hell? So I looked down back there behind it, and there, sure enough, that's some it's mouse or rat or whatever it is, chewed on the cord again. I had to fix it again. That cord's getting so short. I put a new cord on it for long. Oh wow, no one caught it till like 4. Wow. What's up, battery?
Oh, not not much. Uh, Actually, we're trying to get the house ready for guests.
Oh yeah.
Looks like pack rats live here.
Just especially your little area.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
shove it there.
my wife's been using her actually the dining room for a office.
Yeah.
So it's a bit busy in there. And she's moved her office to
So all of a
dining
sudden that stuff needed to go into your area.
You got that right.
Right. Oh wow. Yeah, Canoes had the freezers go out at his work.
I had a bit of fun coming home. I put my my flagpole on, the one with the suction cups, and I put, "Don't blame me. I voted for Trump." And I got 4 thumbs up and 3 fingers.
Hey, there's Sing.
When I got the fingers, I just laughed. That irritated her more.
Right. Yeah, that'll do it. What's up, Sing? Come on up, bro. Hey, Native Engine, how you doing? Holy shit. Good to see you, bro. Same shit every day. Yep, I know. I got stuck. I went to town again today and stocked up on dog food, sugar, that kind of stuff. Getting things done.
I picked up some plywood over the weekend. Reclaimed. It's free. Best kind.
Oh man.
I make room in here. Right there.
All right. Oops. Oh, hey there. What's up, man?
Shit, I come in and you kick me right out. No,
Right. Yeah, I was napping. Got about an hour and a half with napping. I woke up and I was like, oh shit, it's after 9.
nice.
So I was like, fired up the show.
Hey, Zach. Hey, Native. Hey, Battery.
Hey.
What's up, Emerald?
Yeah.
Anything new?
No, not much new. But I did that. I got stocked up on dog food and sugar and
Nice.
stuff like that.
I fibbed you. I had to check on the price of that sugar. It was 28. Still way higher than yours, but it was 28.
For how much?
The 40.
Oh, right. So that's a little more than it's like 54 cents a pound.
Yep.
Yeah, mine get it at Aldi's, man. It's only 50 cents a pound. Comes in 4-pound packs. So it's nice and dividable, you know what I'm saying? It's a usable amount. And I just stacked up about 24 of those today.
So I think I figured it out to where I'm about 10 cents a pound above you, actually. I think it's close to 60 cents a pound when it's said and done.
Oh wow, right.
I don't think it's a true 40. I think it's like 36 or something. I didn't really look on it, but yeah,
Oh really?
yeah. It says the actual weight of what it is, but I know it's like 36 or 38.
Not 40. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, no, these are 4-pound packs and they're just under $2 a pound, a pack. So
That's
uh
what's crazy. My sister went up last weekend and she said she actually got it cheaper buying little 5-pound bags, a bunch of little 5-pound bags instead of that one big bag. Now, wouldn't you think the one big bag in bulk would be cheaper per pound?
not always, no. Not always, no.
Yep, that's what I found out. She got it for a lot less. And
Have you
that
got
would have
all
been
these
easier to
near
store.
you? Yeah. Say what?
That would have been easier to store because I have to have the canisters with that bigger bag.
Oh, well, what I do is I fill up, I got those storage tubs.
All right.
The clear bottom storage tubs, the big ones, like, I don't know. I don't know how big they are, but they're 16 gallon or so, something like that. They're fairly big tubs.
Yep.
And I used those and I just filled it up with sugar bags and I had to grab a second one and put the rest of them in. Filled it all the way up. And
Hey,
then,
Bruce.
well, 40 of those, 20 of those bags is 80 pounds.
Nice.
So I picked up about 90 pounds of sugar today.
I got a bunch of these little 3-gallon or glass containers with a screw-on lid, and it's got a gasket around it when you screw it down. And
Oh wow!
they were actually,
right, airtight.
Yep, they were actually really cheap on Amazon. They ended up only being about $6 a piece, and they're glass.
What's up, Bruce? Native Engine, dude. I haven't seen you in a while, bro.
Right. Glad to see him back.
And
Buju.
Valentine's Day?
Man.
What were you saying?
Hey, Jim.
What's up, Bill?
It's pouring rain here.
Oh, that's a good thing, right? That's like a blessing for you.
It's a good thing, but it's going to be turning to snow pretty soon. I'm sure of it.
That's
It's
what's
snow
pushing over the Rockies right now, and we're supposed to start getting snow from it about 4:00 in the morning.
Yeah, 7,000. They said 7,000 foot elevation. We'll be getting snow.
Yep. They're talking even down here. We won't get near as much, but hi, Valentine.
Hey, Valentine.
Hi, Susan.
That's right.
I think it's going to rain all over Battery's house.
It is.
No, that's Michelle. Pro-Life American. Yeah. That's a new account. What's up, Michelle?
Hi, Michelle.
Yeah, hey. Let's put the link up there.
Hey, Michelle. Good to see you. We got snow on our foothills now.
Okay, which one is Michelle?
Pro-Life American.
I thought pro-life. Okay. Does Susan have a pro-life something?
Hi, Michelle.
They shut down Pro-Life Warrior.
Hi, Valentine.
Okay. Oh, darn. Sorry to hear that, Michelle.
She lost everything, lost her family videos. Oh,
Hey, Zoom.
I store my videos on my phone. Blue spot for me.
What's up?
Hey, Michelle. What's happening?
Not much. What's going on with y'all?
Michelle.
Hey guys,
Same old,
have you
same
been
old.
watching that Kyle Rittenhouse case? Wow, totally self-defense, 100%.
Oh, even the prosecution's witnesses are
Oh,
destroying their case.
Yeah.
Right?
The
The prosecutor's face was so pissed. The last
I
2
like
days,
that when the prosecution witness went against them, and they prosecutor was like,
Yep. And did you
like,
see today?
yeah.
Hey, the one witness said they made him lie. Wow. It's a shut-down case. But then again, the jury can react over fear. That's my biggest fear, that they'll charge him anyway.
Hey, Night On.
Actually, already been charged.
Well, convict him.
Oh, hey, we're swallow wrong.
You know, I wouldn't put it past the MSN to try to get their names out there too.
Oh,
Oh,
they've been spinning it. I've been watching the spin.
oh, they sure have.
They didn't show the prosecutor, and they kind of danced around the prosecutor's witness.
I will give CBS props. They reported that one of the attackers admitted that he was trying to get the gun when it went off one of the times. So I'll give CBS credit for that they reported that one accurately. And that was one of the prosecution's witnesses too. And he said, well, it went off when I was trying to get the gun.
Yeah, that's what the video showed.
And then he also said, I pointed the gun at him first.
You realize that New York Times broke down the video evidence frame by frame and showed that it was self-defense. New York Times.
Did they really?
Oh, Roy Nightingale.
From the very beginning.
Night Owl Gamer is apparently Nightingale's other account.
I'm surprised this even went to trial.
Only reason it went to trial is because there's a lot of anti-Second Amendment people pushing it, and it became political.
You have to follow me everywhere, Lucy. Seriously, grow up. You're not a puppy anymore.
Oh,
drives me insane. Anybody want Lucy for a week?
Battery, quit following Michelle. No,
what?
I said quit following Michelle.
Yeah, listen to him. He's the boss.
My puppies do the same thing. When I get home, they are right behind me.
Well, during the day, I train her to stay downstairs, and I'll just get most of my work done upstairs. And Sarah does most of her homeschooling in her room, and then check over and grade it. But I try to separate myself from her. She needs to learn that she can be alone.
Mine are at the picture window when I'm leaving. They're watching me leave out of the picture window. When I pull up, they're already in the picture window again watching me, and they'll meet me at the door when I come up to the door. And after that, when I'm home, they're right behind me.
How's your dog, Wizard?
Michelle, how's that homeschooling going?
What's that?
How's that homeschooling going?
It's going good. She's got a 97.8 average right now. She's learning She's learning class lessons. Get this, guys, from 1987, 88. No Common Core. And she's complaining because she said, you got to see how these teachers are dressed, Mom. You got to see what they're trying to teach me. I'm like, yeah, Sarah, they're trying to teach you the truth. Yeah.
There's lots of material out there you can use.
Oh, I know. Next quarter, I'm going to be doing it a little bit more myself. Because we're going to be doing U.S. government.
Michelle, there's even an organization of homeschoolers.
Yeah, but she has to take so many units of math, so many units of English, or what they call ELA. She has to take so many units, I call them credits, in history. So right now she's doing 5 classes. I told her if she adds 2 more, she can graduate in a year earlier. So I told her, why don't you take civics, or she could take theology. which she could start reading the Bible because that's a great book to start with, or she can take U.S. government.
I took that one too.
Yeah.
That's where I got hooked on politics.
Well, she has to take U.S. government. She has to take civics, and that's a half of a credit.
My government teacher was the county coroner at one time, and
Really?
also was my mother's teacher.
Hey, Don.
I didn't see you in the back room, Don.
He was a
I,
cool guy.
my side spazzed out, and I locked up for a second, and then I went offline. Had to come back in.
Oh, wow.
Dang, on my screen I see two wizards, but I can't read
Yeah,
it. Oh,
Did you guys hear about?
singular.
Did you guys
One
hear
of
about that Travis Scott concert? How 8 people died?
Yeah.
oh yeah.
How does something like
People
that
were
happen?
saying it was like hell. I'm like, that is nothing what hell will be. I mean, it'll be a little bit like that, but much worse. But he kept singing. I had to watch these
A
videos to
quadrillion
confirm what
times worse.
everyone was saying. He kept on singing. And he changed his voice by auto-tune, and it sounded demonic. And I posted that on
You know, most
Facebook,
people
and
do
they
that.
gave me one last warning. They said, if you say, I'm on my last strike, so if I say anything else offensive, I'm going to lose my whole Facebook page. Because I called the man demonic.
That's an opinion.
Exactly, but you can clearly see the way his stage was set up. He had an upside down cross. His music is satanic, so how can we not admit that it was satanic? People were literally saying it was like hell, being at a concert in hell. People were struggling to breathe. I mean, I couldn't even imagine dying that way, suffocating. Like,
I can imagine.
I wouldn't want to die that way.
I can imagine a concert in hell. Lots of screaming and pain.
Yeah. Well, most of the concerts I've attended, I sat in a chair. I mean, he kept on just singing, and then he did this auto-tune things to change his voice, kind of like Kanye West does, and when he raps, and it was like creepy.
There were some concerts
People
I did
are just passing out, dying from what they call cardiac arrest from lack of oxygen. I mean, the one guy weighed 400 pounds. Could you imagine someone 400 pounds passing out like on top of somebody, and then EMS doesn't get there until 15 minutes later? Like, that's scary.
I've been to concerts where there was no chairs. They were outdoor.
Yeah. A lot of people, my brother used to go to Aerosmith, Bon Jovi, hard rock, like he was into metal. And he used to talk about the mosh pits, which I have no idea. I've never seen one before, but
I've done it.
Yeah.
I love moshing. It's fun.
Well, I'm sorry. He needs to be held responsible. He's going to get his ass sued big time.
What he did is similar to having a mosh pit, but less safe.
He enticed a riot because he was encouraging them to break protocol. He was telling people who didn't even have a ticket to come in. And once all those people started packing in like sardines, people were saying they had to lift their chin up into the air just to gasp for air. I mean, could you imagine not taking in any oxygen or exhaling or inhaling, unable to? Like, that's scary. And then people were passing out on top of one another, and then people were trying to pack in tighter and get closer and closer to the stage. It was crazy.
Welcome in, Tootie. Welcome in, Nightingale.
A 14-year-old, a 10-year-old, I mean, a 10-year-old is in critical condition, but a 14-year-old died, and I'm thinking, what kind of parent or brother or sister would take their sibling to a concert like that in the first place?
Yeah, it shocked me that Faith Hill took her daughters to go see Britney Spears. This is much worse.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's definitely a Jezebel.
Britney Spears is a cakewalk compared to these. This creep.
She's a disaster walking.
I'm gonna hop and chat for a few minutes. We'll talk to you
I
guys
can't-
later.
Britney Spears
Why?
was in the
It's
Mickey
Where you
Mouse
going?
Club.
Why? Where you going?
No, I was just gonna chat with the people in chat a little bit real quick.
You know, Britney Spears was in the Mickey Mouse Club.
I remember she started off there. You're
was-
right.
She was there with another boy, and the boy was like 1 or 2 years younger than her.
Mickey Mouse.
And
Wow.
she struck
I
up a
grew up-
romance with him.
I grew up watching old videos of Annette Funicello and Frankie Avalon. My
Me
mom
too.
had a
That was-
crush on
That was cool.
Avalon. Yeah, my mom had a crush on Frankie. He was a pretty good looking guy back then, I won't lie.
Do you know Frankie Avalon? Frankie Avalon was created by parents.
No.
His
I don't
career
know,
was created by
Bruce, I'm-
parents that didn't want their daughters to be dancing to Elvis Presley.
Wow. Did not know that. I know
Even
Annette Funicello died of MS, correct?
I think so.
hey, dear Butch. You gotta say
Hey,
Butch with dear, otherwise it comes out way wrong.
Hey, dear.
You're never
right.
gonna- I finally watched that movie Gotti with John Travolta.
I just call it Butch.
Hey,
I never watched The
yeah.
Godfather. That's on my list.
I got my wife watching Christian movies.
I like the pure flicks, but the problem with me is there's too much man-made religion movies on there and
Well-
not exactly as it's written, so it's
I
hard for
don't.
me.
I don't have Pure Flicks. I'm getting them off of YouTube.
Oh yeah, there is ways to watch stuff off YouTube. Somebody told me.
There are also some Pure Flicks movies on YouTube.
Yeah, I watched Courageous the other day.
Right, Julie. I think 8
Oh, that one
people
speaks to
passed.
me.
That just
Oh no, not Courageous.
tugs at the heart, regardless.
Yeah,
What were you
and,
saying,
and
Steve?
out of those two young children,
I
2 young minors.
yeah, yeah. And it makes you feel bad no matter what. Even, if you don't like the concert they were at, it's just
It saddens me
tough.
because what kind of person wants to die that way? Like I told Sarah, imagine like what somebody feels like when they're drowning, kind of. I know it's not the same thing, but
Apex.
trying
Drowning
to
on dry
gasp just for air. People were saying they couldn't breathe. Like,
Asphyxiation.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
literally were, their chest cavities were getting crushed.
and one security guard, I guess I heard, got injected with some kind of drug.
Oh, wow.
Oh shit!
Somebody passed out near him and went to grab their Narcan pen and accidentally jabbed the wrong person, maybe. We'll have to see during the autopsy if it was actual drugs or what. But yeah. There was videos of people screaming and trying to get him to stop the show.
I don't even know who the guy
There's one
is
thing-
personally.
Yeah,
I
One thing that
didn't
bothers me.
either.
He has a kid with that Jenner. What's her name? Kyla Jenner, which is Bruce Jenner's daughter. That's the only reason why I know him from.
I don't even know who. I know who Bruce Jenner is because of all the news, but I didn't know there was a.
I've lost
I
all
don't know
respect for the Kardashians.
Kylie.
I unfollowed them all. I used to have respect for Kim because she had respect for Trump. But yeah,
There's a Kim
They all
Jenner.
went-
Oh, are those the Kardashians?
Yeah.
she is
Um,
part of the Kardashian family.
okay,
So
that's
he is like the son-in-law. I don't know if they actually got married, but he's like the son-in-law.
Kanye was
Oh,
married to Kim.
Kanye West and Kim are split up. She's filing for divorce.
I'm not much into that.
Yeah,
I knew
Yeah,
that.
I'm not-
gone far. He's gone too
I
far.
don't even
religion.
follow that shit. Yeah.
Oh,
People think he's
I-
lost his mind, like he's got schizophrenia and bipolar. I'm like, look, he's just giving
I
his
wonder why. I
Yeah.
wonder why. He doesn't know who the fuck he is.
right.
Yeah.
Ever since he came out wearing that red hat, people went after him. He's just a black man who sees what's going on, and that's that. And he's speaking out about it. So what?
I figure my friends and family are healthy and everything, and their relationships are healthy. That's what I'm concerned about. A lot of these reality shows, I just don't. It's a lot of brain space used for something that doesn't matter. I think for the people that watch a lot of that reality stuff, I just never got into it.
Replacement for reality.
Like for over a decade. I mean, I even remember when I first even learned about Kris Jenner and who she was married to and that whole OJ thing. I really didn't believe it because my husband was trying to say she was good friends with her. And I'm like, yeah, right. And I had to look it up, and sure as shit, my husband was right.
How so that's how they became famous, because they were friends with somebody that got murdered?
No, I'm just saying Kris Jenner was friends with OJ Simpson's wife who was murdered, Nicole Simpson. They were good friends.
Wow.
And Kris Jenner used to be married to OJ's attorney. I can't think of the guy's name.
Yeah. I used to like, there was one reality
Robert
show that I liked.
Kardashian. That was his name, I think.
And I don't know if it's still on, but there was one reality show that I admit I did like. It was called The Amazing Race.
Yes, I remember that. Good show, but
I liked it. Yeah. Yep. And it was a decent one. It was actually reality, wasn't put on, and they cut it.
I like Duck Dynasty, and remember they canceled Phil after he made that, what they said, a homophobic comment. It wasn't homophobic. He literally took what was written in the Bible, so how is it homophobic? But they tried to cancel culture him. And then he gave in to A&E, apologized, and I'm like, don't. There you go. Whatever.
Apologizing for reading a part of scripture. That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The son really's lost his mind. Yeah. He used to
And that's what a lot of that reality stuff does. It gives them stardom that they're not ready for. That's why I think a lot of these kid stars, it's unfortunate to see them as adults and how they're so messed up. Because as kids, they were just basically mentally tortured.
And it's not just my kids, it's kids all across this country, all across this world. I think any kids after 2000, and I don't mean no offense, because there are kids that have good morals and good upbringing, but a lot of these kids have lost their damn minds. Lost respect for authority, lost respect for their elders, their parents. You know?
That's one big difference between the rural areas and I think the suburban areas. Suburban areas, you see a lot of that. And like in these rural areas, my nieces and nephews, even the ones that are adult, they show respect by saying aunt, uncle. They don't call us by name,
Right.
They say aunt, like, they'll call me Uncle John and stuff like that. It's a respect thing. And, my oldest nephew, he's 29. He still calls me Uncle John. There's none of this, it's a respect. You're not on, he doesn't just, hey, John, how's it going? So but that's rural, rural. We still, I think, put some of that in the kids' heads. And don't get me wrong, there's some out here that are off too, but I think I've been lucky, and my sisters, I think, all did a pretty good job with my nieces and nephews.
Yeah.
Keeping that respect going.
With my 3 children. Just before Anna passed, she was a beautiful girl, kind-hearted, warm, gentle, believed in God. She accepted Jesus. She would give her shirt to anybody. She literally cleaned out all her toys and all her Barbies and gave them to Sister Renee's family because, she's taking care of all these grandkids. And I was friends with Renee, so she wanted to help out. And, I was shocked because here's my kid giving up toys. I thought here she was going to play with toys until she was much older, but, she felt bad. And that was out of the goodness of her heart. I didn't ask her to do it. and she just did it.
Nice.
That was
Nice.
the person Anna was.
That makes you feel good when
It does.
they do something like that on their own. Oh,
Mhm.
cool. Thule said his son does that too. And the Mr. and Mrs. Yep.
I miss Anna. It's not fair to lose a child. Sucks. I have such bad days where I still don't even want to leave my bedroom. I don't want to feel like
Sorry
that.
to hear that.
And then I'll go 2 days without eating, Wizard. And I know you yelled at me before about that because that starts hurt my body. Because then my stomach starts hurting when I skip meals.
Yeah.
And I'm punishing myself and I'm doing damage to myself. And I'm thinking that's exactly what Tom would tell me. Get out of that bed, eat,
Yeah. Get out there, eat,
survive,
take your vitamins, and start doing stuff.
and survive.
Even
Because
even if you're not hungry, make sure you eat that meal, because when you start skipping meals, actually your body, there's two things it could do. It'll either when you get that next meal, it'll store more fatty tissue than it normally does. So it'll start to collect more because it's not sure when it's going to get your body has a memory of
Right.
sorts on burning that off. So it'll start to store more than it needs to.
Yep.
Or if you go the opposite direction, if your body starts feeding off a muscle, there's no stopping that. Once
Yeah.
it starts,
I get stomach pains too if I do that. And the reason
Yeah.
why I get like that is because I keep going back to just the way they died. I can't get it out of my head. Like I can't get over it. His injuries, her injuries, like no one deserves to suffer like that. But then again, maybe they really didn't feel 1 ounce of pain. You know, I hope
You
not.
know, for
She
the
fell
eating
off
thing,
first. Did she get scared when she saw that car coming? Even if it was 12 seconds to think, what was she thinking? That's what keeps me up all night.
with the eating thing, if you can't force yourself to eat a full meal, get even some of like a protein bar and just make yourself eat it. Just so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a scheduled, influx of
I bought
something
some.
for your body to digest.
A multivitamin or something like that,
Mhm.
Yeah, anything that your body's going to break down and digest.
Yeah.
Just something.
Yeah, that's
So
a
that
good.
you don't. The danger is that you get vitamin deficient in something, and that's what causes most damage in the human body is vitamins that are mineral in, deficiencies.
Oh yeah.
Julie's got a good point. Have you ever thought about like working out or something?
Oh
Like
yeah. I
hitting
do that
using
once
weights?
a week and stuff. I got dumbbells and stuff like that, and then I on Tuesdays I clean my whole house.
Then you
Wednesdays I
smoke a bowl, and
do laundry.
then you smoke a bowl, and you're all munchied out.
Well,
I
lately I've been getting a different type of brand where it doesn't make me all tired, eat the munchies kind of thing. It actually gives me energy.
look into a thing called FlexFit. It's similar to the rubber band type things that they use for like recovering from an injury
Uh huh.
in sports medicine and stuff. But these are round and it's like $40 and they've got all the way from 10 pounds up to 50 pounds. And you could put them all together too if you wanted to. But it's resistance bands. And actually all my dumbbells, all my weights and everything are now in storage. Is all I use is those FlexFit bands. And it cost me like $40 and I can do it in as long as I can stand up, I can do it or lay down doing the crunches and stuff. But you can do every workout and add resistance to it.
Cool.
But those things are phenomenal in my opinion. I love those things. You can travel with them if you go somewhere. They're in a little tiny, I'd say 6 inches deep by 10 inches by 10 inches, a little bag. And that's all it takes. Yeah. So, I mean, they're easy to travel with everything. And it takes no room. Like the dumbbells are or weights are, you got to have that motion room
Right.
and
Right.
everything. And then you got to set them and exchange and do different weights and stuff. These is all you need is a motion room.
Hey, rubber bands or something.
Yeah, they're kind of like the rubber bands. They're called FlexFit. You can get them on Amazon even for $40. So, and it's a whole kit. And they've got some for 99 that go all the way up to 100 pounds, from 10 to 100 pounds. But for $40, you can get 10 to 50, I think. No, not the shake weight, Dooley. Those shake weights, when I messed my shoulder up, I've got 2 of those shake weights. They actually had me get those to work on my shoulder and everything.
Yeah, those
Those
things
aren't-
look really fucked up, man. When you do,
They
when
are
you see
weird.
the ads, it looks so
Yeah,
perverted.
yeah. And they don't work for an all-around workout. They're specifically for, certain areas. Like if you mess up a shoulder, just do light, movements and stuff.
Right.
Say hi, Wizard.
Yeah.
Say hi, Wild Bill. Say hi, everybody. Say my mom keep me awake.
Yeah.
Julie's gonna give me guff for having a shake weight. Hey, that was my doctor's idea for my shoulder, so I don't want to hear it.
I don't know about your dogs. If you guys have dogs, but this dog, I'm telling you, she snorts louder than an old man.
Oh yeah, one of mine, Molly, one of the sisters, she'll wake me up because she gets to snoring so much. And
I
then
have
Sadie, which
her
is
all
her
the time,
sister,
too.
she'll just be hovering over her, looking at her like, "What are you doing?"
That
Yeah.
or she'll have a bad dream. And I'm thinking, like, what do dogs dream of all the time? Like last night, she had one that had to wake her up. I'm like, what was that about? Because she was kind of like crying, and I had to wake her up.
Have you ever had one of your dogs run in their sleep
No.
where they're moving all 4 legs?
Are you
I've
serious?
had these girls where they'll move all 4 of their legs. It's like they think they're dreaming about chasing a car or something. I don't know.
I've never
Yeah.
seen.
You've
Yeah,
had that?
Ranger does that all the time. Yeah.
Yep.
Really?
Yep. It's
Yeah,
the funniest thing.
Yeah. Princess did it too.
How old is Ranger now?
Nice.
He'll be 2 years old come January.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He's a big
Yeah.
boy. He's a big boy now.
Yeah. And you know about Princess, right? What happened to Princess?
She passed away.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear that, brother. Sorry to hear that. I did hear that. I also heard that you were heartbroken, and that
Butcher
to pray for you. Saw what you were in my thoughts. Like I said to my friend the other day, when she lost her dog too, like I said, doggies go to heaven. I truly believe that. I don't let my dog is suffering right now. I got to take her back to the vet. She just continues to get these really bad ear infections.
Oh wow, Julie. He's had to mute his mic before because the dog was snoring so loud.
Yeah.
Nice.
Problem is she likes sleeping on this pillow right here, which is Tom's. So I often take his cologne I have of his, and I'll spray the pillow. And she won't move from there. If anybody tries taking that pillow, she'll growl at you.
Right. Hey Don.
What is going on? Can you hear me? Is this thing working?
Does Ranger sleep in your
Hey,
bed,
Don.
Wizard? Or does this Ranger sleep on the floor?
He sleeps on the floor at the foot of my bed.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it's on, Don. We can hear you.
What's up, Don Juan?
It's another day in Happy Land.
Yeah.
Couple of things. Are you still there? Are we still here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I just
Yeah, I hear you.
flipped over. So, Apex, I just want to address Apex in the chat. If you get up here and start shaking your man thing, I'm out. I'm moving.
Yeah,
I don't.
None of us need to see that.
I got a mental image of that right now. I probably don't need.
Right.
Probably somewhat scarred for life anyway. But
Lucy, hi,
you should. So Michelle, how you doing?
Uh,
Yeah, I know. So I got to go with Tully on this. You need to get up and get out. You need to drag your junky ass out of bed and get your ass outside. Take that dog outside. Take that dog to the creek.
I
That
know.
dog loves to go to the
My
creek
son
or a
tells me,
pond or whatever else.
let's go somewhere. Let's go on a hike. Let's go on a walk. Let's go here. Let's go there.
Just become active. Yeah.
Let's
I,
go wash the car. I like washing the
I
car
can't
when
keep
I get that
thinking
kind of
about what
stuff.
if something happens to us? What if we get in a car accident and we both die and then
Then
Yeah,
you know
so
what? You live till you
then
die.
there's nobody to worry about you. Okay, well then there's other people to worry about you. So it's not your problem.
I
And
know that.
if you live your life like that, the whole well, what if I do this or what if I do that? No, you can't do that, girl. You can't
Yeah,
live your life like that. You got to get out and get it. Because if you don't, it just goes away. You'll never see any of it.
you're right. You
I
know,
mean, you know that from your activism.
You know
What?
exactly what's going on here. I'm not telling you
Yeah.
anything you don't already know.
I
Right.
know. It's just hard because I keep
It
going
is
back.
hard.
I keep going back to that feeling. Like,
Stop. Stop
uh,
going back to that feeling. Stop reaching backwards. Start reaching forward.
I hear you,
Stop
brother.
it. Stop. Stop looking backwards. Start looking forwards.
You know
Start
how much I
looking.
miss Anna and Tom, though. You all know that.
I
It's
do.
hard.
I do. I do. But as long as you dwell on that, then it's going to be, you won't be able to move forward. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not belittling their spirit or their memory in any way, shape, form, or
Oh,
fashion.
I know you're not.
You know you
I
love
think
them, but
I
you
You
don't
got to
think
get up.
to
They
tell me.
would tell you to get up and do your thing. They would
I
tell you
hate to
that. They would
interrupt.
say exactly that.
Oh, I know. Anna would tell me to keep going out there fighting for them babies.
So what's the problem then? Everybody, you know what everybody is expecting from you.
Mm-hmm.
What's the problem?
Well, it's a little bit easier. I don't have my access to certain congressmen's offices now and senators because it's not like you can go down there now in DC and just walk in. So I'm limited to my access. But I guess I should start being more active locally. I could get into some things too.
So
Uh,
what? So
I
so
spent,
so they throw up roadblocks. You just say, "Well, no, I'm just going to stop. I'm no,
I'm
I'm not." Yeah,
school.
it's not you. You know that. That's horseshit.
Yeah, I've been fighting the school board, even though they have this online Zoom school board meetings. Even though Sarah's homeschooling, I still attend the school board meetings, and I give them my input. And I was blocked a couple times, but I don't give up. I fight back now.
You know,
Well,
school boards is the latest battleground. That's the big
I
battleground. You know, Virginia just won on school boards.
They called me
yeah,
insane, and if
yeah.
I
They
keep
just won.
up, I'll be banned forever from the.
They took its entire government back just because of the school board.
Yeah, you know
I
what? You
gotta
need to
say
wear
this.
that banning thing like a badge of honor. You really
Yep.
do.
I gotta say this real quick. I gotta give Don props. Michelle, that was probably the most legit, blunt advice and probably the most caring advice that he just gave you, where he came down hard and told you just to get out. So I gotta
Mhm.
give you props on that, Don, and absolutely listen to him, Michelle. Live your life, if not for you, for the little one that's still with you.
Who's yeah,
It's
my
true.
14-year-old. Yeah.
Don kicks my ass in the submission every once in a while.
I'm gonna come to fucking Indiana and put a foot in your ass.
What?
Yeah.
You're right.
Stop.
Jiggle, 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 jiggle.
What? What? No, I'm just kidding. I love
The
the
jiggle
hat.
master has arrived.
I love the
I'm
hat.
blind.
Oh,
You're
thank you.
blind. Right.
I could have sworn they said
Reminds me when I was
don't
a
do
kid.
that.
No offense. You look good in it.
And I've got a pin here for a cover band here in Indiana called the Gratefully Departed. It's a Grateful Dead cover band.
Alrighty then.
I got to go back a few steps. Let's talk about this Travis Scott concert.
Okay.
Okay, I remember growing up, like going through middle school and high school, every year I went to Ozfest and the Family Values tour. There were crowds like that all the time. You just moved off to the side, if things got too, congested. So I'm not exactly sure how this could have happened. Like this is a legitimate
Yeah,
thing.
here's the problem. Here's the
Think
difference
just think
between
of the
what you
Jennifer
did
Hardines.
and
People
what
were
he did.
people couldn't even sway left or
He
right
kept
after.
telling people to charge the stage.
Well,
He kept telling people to push past the security guards. He
Mhm.
kept telling people to push past the fences. He
Yeah, I
kept
didn't
telling
hear about
people
that
to
part.
come up on the stage. So that's what makes him different, and he will be liable for that, and he will go to jail.
They've already filed.
One thing that a lot of people
Watch the
don't
video.
realize that
And I'm
performers
looking
in the
forward to
entertainment
that.
industry actually have to have insurance for said things like that. Like if there's actual entertainer insurance for this.
Yeah.
But no, I remember. Shoot, when did they make turn that into a law where you couldn't entice or you couldn't
Entice
tell
a
people to
riot
rush
at a
the stage?
concert. He's already been charged with that.
I'm sorry. That's the calling fire or screaming fire in a theater theory.
He
You
was
can't
Inciting a
do that.
riot in a crowd.
He was in
That's the
Exactly.
criminal term.
Inciting a riot.
Yeah,
You
he
can't
was in
do it.
jail already because of it once before.
Yeah.
So he'll be going to jail for murder, manslaughter, or complicit thereof.
Yeah.
Quickly, I'm sure.
I agree. Yep.
I look forward to it.
I doubt he's going to get anything like that.
I mean, I've been to concerts where, the performers will, the lead singer will actually stop the show dead middle of the song and like, yo, pick that dude up.
Yeah.
Trump did it. Anytime anybody would pass out,
Because they're legally liable.
He would stop the whole rally, and he would call for EMS to help that person, and he would wait till that person got that help, and then he would continue on speaking at his rally. He did it every time. I've watched.
For him, as for nothing happened to him, I bet you he will be charged and convicted, just like Don said. Because for one thing, it's way too public. People died.
Right.
People died. And there's just no possible way of getting out from under that, especially where he did fully incite everything that happened. And he kept
There is
inciting.
a lot of videos of people recording him, so there is a lot of footage.
And he has a long history of this.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Heard that too. He's got a long history.
I got a 20 that says he does some jail time for this. Anybody want some of that?
What about Alec Baldwin? Not to switch the ball, but what do you think?
God, see, that's even worse. I think he'll wiggle out of it. That's the worst part. I think he'll wiggle out of that.
The person that's going to get in trouble for that one is not the stunt coordinator, but what's the person that handles all the
armor?
The person on the bottom.
Yeah. They will get nailed for it.
Yep. That's sad because I really do hate that scumbag. Sorry, did I say scumbag out loud?
Yeah, you did.
Damn it!
He
I gotta stop that.
Right at her. Why was he pointing the gun at her? He wasn't on movie set. They weren't recording.
We went through. Nobody that has ever handled a weapon has ever done anything like Alec Baldwin did during this little endeavor.
Right.
Give that scumbag the sweat from one sack. I don't know. I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud again?
Yeah. Mouse in the house.
We got spouse in the house.
People are saying, his attorneys are saying now, well, maybe Alec was set up. Oh, come on.
No,
Alec should go to jail for murder.
Mishandling of a fucking firearm.
Yeah, I was just going to say, how can you be set up for mishandling it and pointing it at? I mean, good God, he's been on so many movies. You can't tell me that they haven't gone over the gun safety with him.
Oh yeah.
Officer on deck.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah, pointing it at people. Treating it like it's loaded or like it's not loaded. Excuse me. Squeezing the trigger. Oh yeah, that kind of shit happens every day at people's houses that actually have guns.
Look at what was it?
That's sarcasm. Sorry.
What was Bruce
Every
Lee's son?
actor and actress who handles a firearm on stage needs to be required to aim it at their foot first and pull the trigger.
You should be required to aim it at their head first
I
and pull
look
the
at it.
trigger.
Bruce Lee's son. What was Brandon Lee? When Brandon Lee got shot, that was just a small chunk of powder in a blank that got caught on the edge and went through his heart. So even then, they're dangerous even with the blanks, and they should be taught better safety than that.
It's only happened 4 times in the history of Hollywood. 4 times have there been on-set shootings.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's a big problem. The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, said he'll never ever use live ammo again. I'm like, dude, you're a hypocrite too because you're anti-gun. Alec Baldwin spoke out
who's
against
anti-gun? Who's anti-gun?
And
Tully, no, not even one
Yes.
sack.
8
Not
years.
even one sack. Sorry, Tully.
He speaks out publicly and says that we should, like, the NRA should be taken down and shit. Dwayne Johnson joined what's that kid's name, David Hogg, in going after all the companies that endorse.
Yeah,
the
Dwayne
NRA.
Johnson. Dwayne Johnson is a devout homosexual.
Yeah, someone told me that, but I think they got that confused with Van Diesel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Vin Diesel's definitely homosexual.
A little.
Vin Diesel's married and has 3 kids, though.
Still doesn't matter.
That's a ruse.
Yeah, that's just a ruse, is right.
Oh, no.
Look at Obama, right? Look at Obama and Michael.
Right.
Michael.
Well, let's just say that Michael Obama is packed a little bit more than
Just
even
look at
me.
Michael.
Michael's got shoulders that are bigger than mine. So yeah, I get it.
But look
a linebacker.
Dress, or he a dress. Look at his bone structure, the way he carried himself, the legs alone, his hand, his
the
fingers.
knuckles, the arms, the knuckles that drag. Exactly. The dragging knuckles, the protruding forehead.
First lady, you see.
I'm not getting in on that one.
Like a power stance.
Yeah.
You know, legs spread and arms, hands
You
at
can't
the
find
side.
Ellen DeGeneres on there and she danced, and you saw, that one video of that. There was a black gentleman in the audience, and Michael was dancing and stuff, and his, you could tell he had a dick, and that man clearly goes, "She's got a dick." You could tell what he was saying.
So it's supposed to be snowing here tomorrow.
Oh,
where are you at again?
And 35-degree high.
I'm trying to figure what state you're
The
in.
reason I don't believe
Colorado.
About what Alec Baldwin, say, well, or really any performer that handles a firearm saying they didn't know it was a blank or not. This is what the end of a blank looks like. It's crimped. It's crimped down. I mean, you can literally hear the powder shaking around in it. I mean,
never
there's no projectile that's going to come out of these. There's a concussion, from the blast, but that's not going to kill somebody. At most, you're going to get a 3rd-degree burn and maybe a popped eardrum.
Right. And
most of the time
is okay if they weren't on set recording, whatever they call it, recording, whatever. Okay, they weren't even doing that. My question: what was any business of him to even pick up that gun at that time, aim it, and pull that trigger?
It's in the script.
They were probably they're probably about to start filming, and he, the way I see it, they handed him the
Actually, he killed. Whoa! He killed the director.
Playing around with it, like
he killed the director. So they were not filming. This was not practice. This was not. He picked it up, pointed at her, squeezed the trigger. This was not rehearsal.
Exactly.
This was the director.
Thank you.
Oh wow. Yeah.
This was somebody at best screwing around.
Yeah.
and not honoring firearm safety. Because
Well, I
every
mean, that's the
legal
thing.
gun
These are
owner out
real weapons that just shoot blanks.
I've said the man's
Right.
been drunk for
Okay,
a while.
so real weapon rules prevail here. I'm sorry, they have to,
Yeah.
and that is all weapons are loaded.
Yeah.
Weapons-
And 99.99999%
Oh, Michelle, I love your pipe.
of
Thank
legal
you.
gun owners know this, and they're very good. That's what frustrates me so much, because you get idiots every so often that get a hold of a gun and do something stupid, and they get the 99.9999% of us that are decent people in trouble.
Fire in the bowl.
Right? None of us that owns a gun is going to claim Alec Baldwin.
Right.
None of us.
No.
He's not one of us.
He's a cocky,
Okay, I think I can speak for us when I
violent.
say
I'm
he
fan
is
of his
not
brother,
one of
Stephen
us.
Baldwin either.
He's been arrested for domestic violence. Remember, a long time ago, he called his daughter, who at the time was 11 years old, and he violently cussed her out. That video's gone viral since then. I listened to it. I was like, what kind of man would speak to his own daughter that way?
Welcome in, Aaron.
He's been caught
Hey,
being
Aaron.
paparazzi. Remember that one time he slammed that one guy who just thought he admired Alec Baldwin as an actor? He wasn't paparazzi. He saw Alec walking down the streets of New York City. He just took a picture with a cell phone, like, hey, there's a
He's in
celebrity.
the same league as
And he's
like Al Pacino. He's in the same league.
on a front hood of his car, causing a concussion, and he got
I'm
arrested
sorry, Lee.
for it.
You mean
And then
scumbag?
the charges were dropped because
Yes,
Alec Baldwin
exactly.
paid him. I said, reap what you sow. I've always said that. Same thing with Keith and Sutherland. He's going to get it one day too.
Same league as in waste of good oxygen.
See, I'm not a fan of his brother Stephen Baldwin either. Yeah, he was good in Biodome with Pauly Shore, but he's actually an anti-pot advocate. He's anti-cannabis.
I thought. Or am I mixing up the brothers? How many are there? William, Alex, Stephen?
And I think that's it. There's the three.
No, there's one more, the younger one.
Estevez.
No, Estevez is Charlie Sheen's stepbrother.
Yeah.
Sheen's son.
Emilio or whatever, yeah.
I think that's the whole family, right? Isn't
How many
Daddy
Baldwins are-
Sheen?
I thought there were only three. I could be wrong.
William, Alec, Eric, and Andrew.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, most of them are all dickheads.
They're all alcoholics.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Well, their father was an alcoholic. They grew up that way.
Valentine says a Daniel.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, Daniel.
Daniel Baldwin. That's the one we're missing. Yep.
Colonel Shaw.
Colonel Shaw, fire in the bowl.
Yeah, I don't care for that trans shit either. That's the sickness.
Yeah, that's
just fucking sick.
And I ain't
People are
down
sick.
with the sickness.
Don't get me started.
You're right. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry. I was agreeing with the colonel. I probably should have not said anything.
I agree with Thule too, that takes away from the women that served.
I know, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So you can now buy this locally.
Yeah, but Thule, you see, the problem here is that now that trans is beginning to actually sully or soil female records or female.
I agree.
For instance, female sports records, female opportunities. For instance, the 4-star general. That's not. But
Wizards
anyway,
lied to me a couple months ago. Just
the thing is, they're not living and let live right now.
Right.
They're
living and trying to inflict their shit on their sickness on us.
Right.
And I'm just not down with it. I'm sorry.
You
That's
know what
exactly
I would like to see?
God gave us all
You know,
free.
Right, Julie.
Yes, Colonel.
God-
Yes,
if
we do hear
everyone
you. You're very loud about it.
Yep, Sean.
Oh,
like if all the left is okay with a trans male going into female athletics,
Mhm.
I would love to see a trans female go into male athletics and kick the shit out of a bunch of guys.
But it's never going to happen.
It's never gonna happen though. Yeah.
What I don't care if there's some grown man like Bruce Jenner, what he did. To me, he's Bruce. Okay, that's an adult. He'll be held accountable to God. I don't like it when these parents have these children and they force it on their young kids. Like a 3-year-old boy, you cannot tell me that 3-year-old boy wakes up one day and just says, "Oh, I want to change everything about me. I want to be a girl." No, it's
Back in the day, that was called grooming.
grooming is a good word for it.
Actually,
That makes me mad.
today in the day, that's still called grooming.
That
yeah.
makes me mad because
Yeah.
that is innocent children.
It's
Well,
just
here in
sick.
Indiana, Jasper, Indiana, there was a pole dance studio that was having kid lessons, pole dance kids lessons.
What?
Yeah, that was here in Jasper, Indiana, and I'm not sure exactly what happened with it, whether it's actually going on. I know there was a big uproar about it. I myself wanted to go down there and start a protest about it, but they kind of just withered out of the news.
That school in Kentucky that was given the principal lap dances and all that.
Yes, that's sick.
I watched that video because someone told me about it, and I'm like, "You're lying." I got to see it for myself, and I was like, "What in the world?"
Oh, Tully and his mom, the boy that ass raped her, boy in a skirt, the
Yeah.
mom said the girls deserved it, said they wanted it. That's the boy's mom. That's the
hell
sickness
no.
that the boy's coming from.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. Are you serious?
Groomed.
Wow.
It makes you, it turns your stomach.
Oh, more than that.
Well, the blood is what
It
it does.
turns your stomach. It really does.
I don't know what to do about my 14-year-old, but I'm just going to keep doing like Wizard said. Like Wizard said before, gave me this advice. Remember this, Wizard? You told me maybe Sarah's telling me these things just to get under my skin. And I hope she is. Because at 14, I don't think she can say she's bisexual. I love her, and I told her, please don't choose that. I want the best for you, and I want all of us to be together in heaven. I told her about hell and why people go there, but she told me she don't even believe in God at all anymore.
Sometimes, okay, this is just from my personal experience. Because I at 16, I had my falling out with the Catholic Church. Maybe she's going through something like that, and just you gotta give her some time to find her own self. She'll come back.
Well, like I said,
Just
Michelle,
like
it's just
Christianity.
It's a rebellion thing.
It is.
That's all it is.
Okay.
Like I said, we don't have to really worry about the young youth because there are those that are going to be followers that are going to follow their bullshit and they're going to fuck up. And the people that are going to be their friends and the people around them that are disgusted by it, they're going to create their own rebellion.
You're right.
Yep.
I keep forgetting. It's some good advice.
I was a rebellious youth.
Just to raise teenagers.
I was a rebellious youth, and I think many of us, in some way, were a rebellious youth. It's just maybe different type of rebellion.
I got expelled from school, a high school, North Fort Myers High School, and my mom finally bought a house in Fort Myers, and my grandparents went to go withdraw me from school. Well, little did they find out that 2 weeks prior. But because my mom worked during the day, every time they suspended me, I would just delete the message off the answering machine. Boy, I got caught. I got my ass sent to a military school. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I had to go to a school that offered JROTC. and I took that for 4 years. That fixed
Yeah.
me, but yeah, I started smoking at 17 and hanging around the bad crowd, and you guys know about my abortion story. I've shared that. I'm not embarrassed about it. So
Right. Yeah,
I-
Aaron, I'm not hearing no echo.
I was rebellious. I'm sure all of us were.
Oh yeah.
That's just me then.
Hell, I'm still rebellious.
I always did say growing up as a child, if I had children, I'm definitely doing things differently, the way my mom was raising me. And I'm glad I'm doing that differently.
Right.
You know what I would have, if I could go back and tell myself anything back in high school, I would tell myself to stop worrying so much about the bullshit school and start having fun because it gets harder after you get out. That's the truth.
I mean, it's got its ups and downs. It's life, but I don't think it necessarily gets harder. I think it just has its up and downs like anything else. I think it's.
I agree.
Adulting is hard.
It is though. It is difficult raising teenagers. I don't care who you are. It is difficult, especially me being a widow.
Life's got its ups
Zoom.
and downs.
Yeah. Zoom wanted to make sure that you knew that he's saying hello, Don.
I got you. I'm just waiting for a lull in the conversation, which probably ain't going to happen now that Aaron is here. But I was just kind of going to wait till everybody. Dude, I love you. You know that. Yeah, Zoom, my brother. Nothing but love for you, sir. I'm back on mute now.
Conversation with Don T. I like Don T. I got a lot of respect for Don T. Don T is one guy that can fucking down talk me.
Yeah, fire in the
motherfucking can overtalk me.
Fire in the bowl.
Fire in the bowl.
Oh, then fuck a cigarette. All right, hold on. I got a joint. Hold on.
Can't you do the? Okay, you got a joint. You got a cigarette. You can't do that two-handed thing. Come on now.
Come on.
Monica.
Jesus, you're rape.
And fuego and the bolo.
Woo!
The bueno. Yeah.
Somebody found a
Hey,
harmonica.
off my
I love
channel. He just sent me my notice.
I'm loving it. Someone else found a harmonica.
Did you guys?
Well, my ears were virgins.
Hey, I just lost my YouTube channel.
Oh my God! What happened?
I know how to play Fire in the Bowl.
So they deleted it?
Yeah, for medical misinformation.
Yeah, that's why we're currently banned on the game channel. Yeah, the game channel's currently banned because of misinformation.
All right. We're smoking Gorilla Groot number 4.
I don't know.
Here we go. No,
I'm smoking.
it's potent.
I'm smoking OMG from the sausage gravy biscuit grow challenge.
This is good. No, look how big the fucking joint is.
From this place.
Small. It's condensed.
From Sausage Gravy Biscuit Farms.
Jack.
I'm telling you, man.
So here's a question. Let me ask you this. Reference Pro-Life Warriors channel just being whacked. So if I were to go up and name a channel medical disinformation, would then anything that I say on there be allowed on YouTube, or would they?
T.
Or would they what?
Don T's talking some disinformation.
So if I were to name the channel medical disinformation, isn't that my disclaimer by default? Then can I say anything?
Don T.
I'm just asking the question. That's all.
You would think, right?
That logic would say that. But
I give up.
YouTube and Logic, that's not been a thing here recently.
No, that's not one of their deals. Yeah.
Not in my experience, anyway.
I mean, maybe you could like in the description of the show, like put this is for medical purposes only.
It's gonna add up to your and whatnot.
The best thing
And
about
whatnot.
that last conversation
here and
was the
whatnot.
fact that Don was talking and Aaron was yelling over Don to tell everybody Don was talking.
I can't talk over Don T.
You heard that
I
too?
gotta fucking contain myself. I love Don T.
Y'all shut up. Aaron's talking.
Right. I shouldn't talk when Don T talks. I'm sorry, Don T.
Shh, shh. Aaron's talking. Shut up. Fire in the bowl, bitches.
Wake up, everybody! People are trying to sleep.
We love you, Aaron.
I just didn't want. Listen, I'm up here. The only reason I'm up here is because Apex threatened to get up here and start jiggling shit. And I was like, no, jiggly jiggles.
Come on.
No jiggling.
Yes, dear.
I dig your spit, dude. You're fucking all right. You're fucking talking right
They
on,
took
Don.
my backup channel down too.
Thank you, Mr. Tires. Much appreciated, sir.
There's no point in going
that,
live
Michelle?
anymore.
What's that?
There's no point in me going live anymore. That's why I give up.
Well, I disagree with that. You know what a lot of people are doing when they're doing their controversial live shit? They'll do their channel, they'll do their stream, save it themselves, and delete it from YouTube immediately upon completion.
Right. Going full on.
That way YouTube doesn't get to judge you, and you get to do your live stream. Do you feel me?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. So
I'm just talking out. I'm just mumbling out loud here. Don't mind me. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Michelle,
Dante,
get another email.
Dante,
make another channel.
You're the only person on this chat that knows what he's fucking talking about.
How am I gonna do that? They go by.
Dante's the only guy. No, he's the only guy.
Yeah,
that knows
he's
what
the
fuck's
only
going
guy.
on.
Yeah,
They go by
I take a
phone
little
number now.
I
quit
take a little
kissing ass, Aaron.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
You can disagree with Don sometimes. It's really okay.
But Michelle, I'm telling you, just go get another email, start up another channel, and
I'm
propagate
gonna
that
sign
again.
off and sign back on, man.
They
Oh my
only
God,
win.
Michelle,
I gotta echo.
you should have 20 emails.
They
You should have 20
only
emails across Gmail, across Yahoo, across every other domain you could possibly do. You should have 30, 40, 50 different emails and be lighting up and streaming on 5 different channels at one time. Come on, Michelle.
She's got StreamYard.
You're like you should
No,
be
I
going
won't.
pro on this. When they start throwing shit at you like this, you should be going pro on them. You should be throwing your StreamYards up. That way, I'd be getting up in Parlor, in Rumble, in Olymp. What's the O one? Then
Odyssey.
Locals and Odyssey. Exactly. Girl, you got to go live. You got to go Memorex. You got to get pro on them. Fuck YouTube in the net, baby.
Yeah. They only win if you quit.
Yep, there it is, right there.
You give in and you give them victory.
Yep.
That's all they're after, is to stop you, to shut you up, to shut you down. They only
Fuck
win
that.
when you quit. They only win when
you know
quit.
what? A lot of people are giving YouTube short shrift. In other words, like the Crowder,
Right.
for instance,
I hear what
he
you're
does a really good job of this. He'll give about 40 minutes of YouTube, then he'll take the really cool shit off of YouTube and put it on his own private, website and 40 or 4 or 5 other different platforms, Rumble, Parlor, blah, 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 and give them that content and build his content on those platforms.
Mhm.
So screw
Rock on.
YouTube. No, YouTube doesn't need your money.
Rock on,
Trust me.
Washburn. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's why I don't do shit on Saturdays. The Sabbath is the day of rest, and that's
Couple
why
of brain cells we can squeeze coherent thoughts out of too. Yep. Yeah, you guys are fucking top shelf.
we have the best. I mean, this is exclusive. You guys are part of the exclusive club. I mean, we're so banned here that
Exactly, Michelle.
Yeah.
It's not like you're the only one. It's not like they're letting the rest of us roam free, roam free like conservative Republican hordes or something.
right.
Roaming fucking YouTube or any of that shit. Trust me,
We've got multiple
they hate us all.
Twitch channels. We got multiple backup YouTube channels. I have subsequent platforms waiting, getting age in Rumble and Odyssey and DLive and stuff. They're just sitting back in the background just in case, we need to activate it.
Ask me for a cell phone number.
Huh?
In order to create a YouTube channel, you need a cell phone number.
Yes, so if you need a cell phone
How
number,
many times
I can rent you a cell phone number. You can go out and get a virtual
the reason
number.
why my backup channel was taken down because I used the same
Take care,
email
Julie.
for all 3 channels. So
Stop doing that then. Use different emails for different channels.
Multiple
adapt.
for multiple channels.
Overcome. Learn,
Stop.
adapt, overcome.
Yeah.
Learn, adapt,
Exactly.
overcome.
That's what you're.
learn, adapt, overcome. But
Stay
after a
school,
while,
they
I
watch
get
them, Bill.
frustrated because remember I had Pro Life Warrior. I had almost 2,000 subscribers. People were tuning in to me. People were listening in.
It don't matter.
Mom and Anna died. I traveled to D.C. multiple times. I met with Congress and Senate. I was active. I got into it.
And you still are. You still have. You haven't quit? Have you stopped?
And then my channel was taken down 3 months after they died. So I created a new channel and tried to start over, but I couldn't get my message out there. And I will admit,
Their numbers are lies.
I did give up.
Michelle, all their numbers are lies. All their numbers are lies.
Yeah, that is.
Know that. You were here the night. We watched the numbers of the people that follow our channel go from like 700 down to 400 and then down to 185. We watched the numbers just get eliminated. Remember that night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All their numbers are lies. All their numbers are lies. It's just I guess because I'm telling you, you can't go by their numbers and judging your success. Your success is only judged by you and your message.
Yep.
Okay.
I hear you.
How many times have we been beaten up and come back?
It's not about numbers and stuff, but like when I did my Bible studies and I do my Bibles on Sundays, I want people to tune in and listen because I care about it.
Get a different email and set up a different channel just for the Bible study stuff.
Okay.
I like what Hawk does with his channel. He numbers them. So he's on channel number 8 now. So when 8 goes down, just look up for Hawk number 9.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back, Canoes. Hey guys, I got one thing real quick to tell you. Go to https://sekur.com. It's secure.com. It's it's the most secure emails you will get.
Okay.
And they've got a messaging app and everything, and you can get it as little as $4.99.
Because I just made a new channel and I'm trying to subscribe to Wizard's channel in here, but I can't find it.
Okay.
On which one?
You're the Game Experience, correct?
Yeah. On YouTube, you're trying to find it?
Yeah.
We're currently banned.
Yeah.
Crap, if I try to type on here, I'm
on
gonna
Canoe's channel.
Log out.
We're on Canoe's channel, on Sick Pat channel, and then on Twitch we're on the game.
All right, so what's Canoe's channel?
Let me get. Hold on. Let me see.
Yeah.
You have to put it into the private chat, and if I lose you guys, I don't know.
You can.
Okay.
You can get.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll try not to hit the button, Zach. That's why I'm not typing. Hey, Don, do you probably use Secure? I'm guessing, right?
Negative.
Oh, you don't. Okay.
No. I have
You can get
other
it.
secure
No.
emails.
I got you.
I have my own. I have my own server, greatertech.com. I can create any number of emails anytime, anywhere, anytime.
Are you Canoe to the Moon? Is that the channel's name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all one word. It's got the skull for the canoe paddles.
Oh, Canoes is back for a bit.
I cannot believe, even if I use the filter and I hit live, I can't find it.
Okay, well, there's the link right in the. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Are you in Twitch?
No, I'm into my new channel.
No, you won't, Darren.
Oh, I'm trying to say.
I don't believe it, Aaron.
Hold on a second. I got to bring up Twitch.
I'm using StreamYards, but the problem is I can't. I'm signed out of YouTube right now. But on my new phone, I just created a new channel like you told me to do. And I have to start subscribing to everybody, so it's hard to find everybody's channel. I lost all my contacts.
I've got to get over to. Hopefully, this doesn't bring down my connection. But hey, Huckleberry.
Hey, Michelle. Get Sick Pat. So look for Sick Pat's channel. That'll give you the link.
Mine's called God's Way. GOD_SWAY. Well, this is going to be difficult because if I click on it and my phone's signed out. Shit.
Well, who all just left?
I have no idea. I typed in Canoe the Moon, all one word, and it's I can't find the channel.
Hold on. I got the link here.
Oh, I see the deck. Hey, Aaron.
Okay. There's the link to Canoe's YouTube channel. Subscribe and set notifications. That's Sick Pat's channel too, right?
Hold on, let me make sure I got to remember the new email. Okay, I'm gonna come right back.
I said hi, Huckleberry. Yes, stuck up. Jeez.
Oh yeah, I said hey. What's up, Huckleberry?
Look at that chat ignoring panel. Jeez.
Oh,
yeah, right.
That.
What's up with that?
Right.
That's chat getting all uppity and thinking there's something or something.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but don't mind us. Don't mind us, chat. We're okay. We're just here. We'll just read chat.
Oh man, alive. Yeah.
I knew that was going to get you yelled at.
I know, right? Right. Oh my Lord.
Coffee time.
Weather here's good stuff. Let's see, 53 degrees right now, 42% humidity in the desert.
Oh wow. Had a fire in the bowl.
Beautiful blue sky today. I was playing with the Jeep.
Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty out today. It's supposed to be warmer and pretty tomorrow again too. Here, low 70s. Partly cloudy. It was mostly overcast today, so I'm on generator, but that couldn't be avoided because that rat ate the damn cord off the generator or off the deep freezer again, and I had to fix it again. So generator's gotta run.
Oh, my bad.
Generators, yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I'm gonna stop listening to weather. They've already earlier they were saying 35 is a high, and they've already changed it now to 41 as the high. That's 6 degrees difference.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I just give them a general rule. Okay, so it's gonna be somewhere close to that, maybe.
You're right, within 10, 15 degrees.
I've given up on that shit, dude. I just, all you can do is just, hold on a second. There we go. All you can do is just make sure, watch the radar. Be your own weatherman.
Can I hear this? Oh, I can talk over all you fuckers. The whole chat. I'll talk even over Don T.
You will not talk
y'all shut up. Y'all shut up. Aaron the Tires is back.
You guys did it.
Shut up. Shut up. Here's Tires.
I talk all over all you fuckers.
You shall not talk over me.
I know. Don T, you're a difficult motherfucker to talk over. Believe me. Hey, dude, I got a lot
Me? No, I don't think so. I'm just a quiet little mousy kind of guy.
Yeah, I know.
Quiet, shy even.
Rock on, Nightingale. Welcome in.
Don T is my brother. He knows how to talk over people.
He knows how to talk over people. I like that.
That's
fucking delivery right there, baby. He knows how to talk over people.
He knows what's going on.
Oh my God.
No, what's over people?
So we got to talk to the chat. Remember, we got to pay attention to chat, right? The Tires, why the fuck aren't you paying attention to chat?
Yeah, why aren't you paying attention to chat?
Oy vey.
Yeah. I should stay in chat.
Lord, where did you put your flour?
Condense me. Like a juice.
Condense me.
Like orange condensed juice into
Mystery of the turns out I used it all. Okay, well, I mean, that happens.
Tires.
Condensed me? Do we need to put pulp with that?
Pulp, right.
Does that come with pulp? Is
From
that reconstituted with pulp or without pulp?
Tires.
Pulp?
We have a filtered version.
I love this shit.
Hey! Hey! Y'all shut up. The Tires is here.
Come on! I'm trying not to talk over Don T. But he makes me! I talk over you, Don T. I love you, brother. No, I love all you people.
I love all you people.
Yeah.
Oh,
He just thinks 90% of us are dumber than rocks, apparently.
I'm sorry, what? Who thinks you're that?
Oh, Aaron. I was giving Aaron guff.
Yeah. I was giving Aaron guff a few weeks ago. I was like, he's telling us we didn't pay attention to chat. I said, well, you never let anybody else on your show. What's the problem with that? You never let anybody come up and talk to you on the show. What the fuck?
Else is on my show. I'm the only one talking.
Just pinch off pieces to thaw into the torture. Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
And everyone else has to talk and chat.
Right.
Well, see, at least you pay attention to chat, right? But see, that's the only thing you got. It's not like you got 5 or 6 other. See this guy up here and this guy. No, over there. You see, and this guy right over. And this guy over here, you got to pay attention to all these motherfuckers. They're all saying something. Shh, y'all be quiet. Y'all be quiet. The Tires is talking.
Observer.
It's past my bedtime. You guys shouldn't rip me up.
Yeah, fuck, man.
I love it.
But see, all you need to do is look at the chat over here, right?
Yep, over there.
Chat.
Oh,
Hold on,
yeah,
I gotta hit
that
the chat
chat.
button. I didn't hit the chat button yet. Hold on. Oh, Miss Miriam's gonna make me
Aaron's
feel
not been
bad.
paying attention to chat. That's what it is.
Lord Skulldrazer. I got chat. Lord Skulldrazer.
I hate everyone equally. See, now there's the best thing that anyone has said all evening. That is the most balanced.
And
The
Zoom
most.
Dude's in there.
I hate all you motherfuckers equally, he says.
I hate you Mises to pieces.
Pieces to pieces.
You can't see the chat. No, I got
That's
chat.
noodles.
I'm on
We
chat
call
right
those
now, too.
dumplings. Skull. Most people call those dumplings.
I got it.
But you can call them pinch noodles. You can call them whatever you want.
Yeah, yep. And that's basically effectively what they are. Is just basically
Let's see what I can do
a
here.
soft form of pasta, you know.
Slippery pot pie. Or if they're tiny, they are called revels. Okay, there you go. And I don't know a damn thing about eat. Where did the tires go? What the
I
fuck?
think he was
He
trying to
hit
get
the
the
back
chat.
button. He was
Did he
trying
hit
to
the button
get
again?
the panel.
Damn you, the tires. Jesus Christ, boy.
He hit the wrong button.
I thought you
can't
had
say much on
experience in this
comedy.
shit, the tires. Thought you knew what was going on, brother.
And Michelle got lost in email land.
Love is reserved for a select few. You know who you are. Okay. Revels are different.
Fire.
Okay.
Fire in the motherfucking boat.
Well, let me go on record as I will eat all of it. Okay? I don't give a fuck what you call it. I will eat it. Revels, slippery whatever, slippery pot pies, dumplings, noodles. I don't give a fuck what you call it. I'll eat it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And but if you get the buttermilk country biscuits, not the layered bullshit, and all you gotta do is just take those out and just shape them out, throw them on top of a chicken noodle soup, and oh man, yeah. Oh goodness.
Oh no, we want the PA Dutch terms, Huck. We want it. I want to hear. I want to hear it. I want to hear it say it's moist.
They say it's moist.
Moist.
We like
Say it
moist.
with me now.
I like my
Moist.
I could live off of chicken and dumplings. Huck.
Oh, good Lord, yes.
So yeah, we need to hear all of that, Huck. All of that.
I like dumplings so much. I like them in stews too.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Cottage cheese on a stripper's ass? I mean, come on. Where's that coming from?
Ugh.
Cottage cheese on a stripper's ass. No, I'm sorry.
That cottage cheese.
No snottage cheese for me, please.
Hurry back, Huck.
But I like where you're going with that stripper's ass thing.
Oh, good Lordy. Yeah. In fact, here soon I'm gonna be making some chicken noodle soup, the old-fashioned style, grandma style. My grandma's recipe. I'm gonna make a big old pot of it. As long as the rat doesn't eat the damn cord on the freezer again, I'm gonna store a bunch of it too, and I'm gonna make dumplings when I do it. Those don't get stored. You can't store dumplings. They do not reconstitute properly.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Apparently, we all took Canoe's statement too literally. With the cottage cheese part.
All right. Oh,
I got
shit.
you, brother. I understand completely.
Oh, shit. Hey, you know what? You know what? It is time for pie.
Time for pie.
It
Time
is
is it, boys and girls?
It's time for coffee.
It's time for pie. You know what? If I brewed a decent cup of coffee, I would fucking have a cup. But the coffee that I brew is shit. I really need to work with that. Oh, I saw you. I saw you, Mr. French Press.
You
Oh,
know,
I got
I see
restocked today. And I got the
I'm very,
pecan pie.
Don,
I'm
try
very
a
well
Keurig.
convinced that French
They're
press
not
is
that.
the only way to make coffee at this point.
I have the Keurig. I have.
Oh, do you?
I've been driving the Keurig 2.0 now for years.
Yep.
Pecan
I
pie.
think it makes a good cup of coffee. And you could have
I used to too.
spice
And I
cider,
got
Now I'm like,
chocolate.
well, here's
I
the
thought
thing. I gave up an espresso machine for a Keurig.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and
And
now
I
I'm
got
thinking,
What kind of pie is that?
no, this is a cookie.
Oh,
I got to thinking about this in the store today. Right after I smoked the bowl, I went into the store and I thought about this. And I turned around and I found these, and they were on the discount shelf,
yeah.
and they're called. I just want to get the name of them. They're called Decadent Pumpkin White Chocolate Chip Cookies.
Oh,
Decadent Pumpkin White Chocolate Cookies. And I was thinking, you take one of these cookies and one of these pecan pies.
you need a layer
whole
of
lot of
Cool
sugar.
Whip in the middle.
Oh yeah. Oh.
You may as well just get a spoon and a bag of sugar.
I'll have to
At
go
that
back
point,
to the
yeah.
store for that one, but yeah, I'll go back to the store because I forgot to get the Cool Whip.
See, that makes me hungry because that white chocolate chip one looks like a macadamia nut, and that is
Did somebody
the
say
best
Cool
cookie
Whip?
ever made.
I
Did
do
somebody
like
say
white
Cool Whip?
chocolate macadamia.
Cool Whip, yeah.
Oh man!
Cool Whip.
Now, what was that? Was that pecan pies? Was that a
Yeah,
pecan pie that I saw you?
that
So you
pecan
got
pie.
two pecan pies there stuffed with Cool Whip?
You guys,
Oh my God.
you guys said strippers ass and Cool Whip within 5 minutes of each other. Now Don is just lost. He doesn't know what
Yeah,
else to
you're
think.
right. I'm spinning around in circles here. I don't know what the fuck to do exactly.
Yeah.
Damn you,
Absolutely
you
incredible.
heathen, you Philistine.
Mm.
All I could think of when you said Cool Whip and then booty. Let's go with that.
Stripper's
Hey,
ass.
forgive me, I was stoned, and there are macadamia nuts in this.
Oh.
There's pumpkin and macadamia nuts and white chocolate chips.
I'm
And
sorry there, the Jiggle Master. You were about to complete a thought.
Yeah, I was for once. The first thing that came to my mind when you guys started talking about stripper booty and Cool Whip was that pickup line. Goes, excuse me, ma'am, did you sit in sugar? Because your ass is sweet. Yeah, it's rough.
Please, God, tell me you haven't tried that one.
I have not yet.
Okay, good.
That must have been one of those Gen X pickup lines that I'm not.
It really was.
that might work
Gen
on
X had a lot of them.
That's good.
That might
I've
work on
never-
a second or third date, but not on a first. No.
Yeah.
No.
And as a joke, pickup lines do not work. As a joke, they work, but
No, it's more of a booster. It's more of a booster joke.
Yeah. Just kind of like to get them laughing and mean it as a joke. Don't get them to laugh at you.
No,
Get them to laugh with
not till after you, not after till you tasted that ass.
Yeah.
So,
Thank
Skull,
you,
as much as
folks in
I do like me some Cool Whip, but I really like it straight out of that aerosol bottle. You know that it's Ready Whip. It's not Cool Whip.
Right.
Oh,
Ready
Ready
whip.
Whip.
I'm a fan of
Yeah,
Ready
yeah,
Whip.
yeah. And I just throw one of those. I'll open the fridge, throw one of them bottles up, and just yeah, it's over.
See, I have a bad habit of sucking the nitrous out of the can before the cream's all gone.
Yeah, my
What,
ex-wife used to get
donut?
mad at me.
Because you're all curves and sugar sweet. Yeah.
My ex-wife used to get mad
Sorry.
at me because I would
Sounds like
always she'd keep a
sounds
can
like
in
a
the fridge.
famous
like
pickup
that.
line.
Right.
You knew they like that. That's
And
awesome.
I'd always,
So in those cans, that's like pretty much sugar and preservatives, right?
Negative. Actually,
Okay.
the cans have very little sugar in them. They're mostly non-dairy. The Ready Whips are actually, and the reason I know this is they're good for diabetics. So they have
Oh,
0
really?
calories and carbs in them. Yeah. You can use the Ready Whips. I can throw that can up and not suffer the consequences from it.
If they're good for
oh wow.
diabetics, that means they can't be too bad because, yeah,
We're
Yep.
officially offline on Twitch.
I'll be darned.
Bunch of goddamn comic. Why are we offline? Did we hit the red button or are they cutting us off? Are we going to have to send a commando raid in?
I didn't
We're
touch
going to have to
anything.
call somebody in fucking Bangkok.
Okay, we're back.
And it's back.
Yeah, we're back. It was just an intermediate interruption. Okay.
I just quit eating sweets at night. This is also tempting. So why did you quit eating sweets at night? Because nighttime is the best time for sweets.
Oh man, it's the best time.
Chocolate messes up my sleep schedule.
Yeah,
I say that
I
as I
do.
drink this coffee.
You know what? I hear other people say that, and I have no sympathy for you. I'm sorry.
I tell you what though, this turned out to be one hell of a good idea.
Now you need to cool it.
You should be shot for not sharing that with. You should be shot for not coming with enough for everybody.
I'm sharing with everybody because I turned on my camera.
You should have brought enough for everybody. Now the rest of us are having to suffer through, and you're not even being descriptive either. You're not even telling us how good this is. I don't even hear a num 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 num.
You've been hearing those modes.
Nightingale's in there saying num 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 num.
Oh man.
I must be a donut then. Yeah, you probably are. Yes, you probably are.
I would eat a donut.
And here we go down this road.
Yeah, we're going to the squirrels again. You know what?
I'm sorry, who's got a squirrel?
Answer. Hi.
Who has a squirrel?
Squirrel? Where?
Squirrel. Got it. There you go.
Squirrel.
You guys got it. Good.
You only get noticed on YouTube. The Tires is going live. Who gets noticed on YouTube? I'll see you there, Aaron.
What?
Oh, okay. So,
Huck
doesn't
I
care
put
if
up news channel. That's what happened. I didn't put up the link. I put up the news channel. Hold on a second. Aaron needs the link again. Okay.
Boop. And there's battery.
So that was out of anger. What?
Hey, dude.
Hey there, Apex. How you doing?
Don't be angry.
Oh, I'm awake. There's a plus.
Oh man, fire in the motherfucker bone.
He ain't jiggling anything, so that's a thing. That's a good thing.
You had to say that.
You spoke too soon, Don.
I think everyone's firing up his stream here.
Fire in the bowl.
I think the Tires hates me. He's lighting up his stream and he's going to pay attention to chat over there.
What? I was like, why didn't he come back up? I was like, waiting for him to come back up.
I don't know. And of course, Huck, she's like, well, I gotta go over and see the Tires. Okay, all right, that's cool.
Oh, Michelle left, huh?
She got lost in email land. She's setting up a channel real quick. I'm kind of proud of her. I told her to do it. She's out there doing it.
Well, I gotta say, I mean, I'm not Mr. Expert at dodging the fucktards of YouTube and Twitch, but I am watching people that I respect do that, and they're doing it pretty well. For instance, people are using YouTube just as their lead-in for other channels.
Right.
So they'll advertise on YouTube, they'll keep their people on YouTube, but their content won't really be on YouTube. The content on YouTube will be just links to, say, a Rumble or a Parler or a whatever, some other place.
Right.
Or just have 5 minutes on YouTube and then the rest of it on the other place. So there's ways to get around that shit.
Right. That's what I was looking at Dave about. Dave told us he had this badass server with all this space and we'd have unlimited capabilities and nobody could fuck with it. I was like, let's start uploading content. Let's start uploading our content from the YouTube channel up there. You know what I'm saying? But I can't get a confirmation out of him when it comes down to putting some rubber on the road. So
I told him just today to give you guys a call. You know?
Yeah.
The reminder was planted.
Well, you know, he'll get to it when he can.
Yeah, I guess.
Till then, just keep moving on, trying to figure something out, you know?
Well, the point is, there's a lot of ways to skin this cat. And it's like you said, you got two choices. You can not do it, or you can do it.
Yep.
There's really not a lot of in between. But that's just my humble opinion. I've been sitting here trying to figure out, honestly, last couple of weeks, what kind of streaming service I would want to put together if I were to do something like this. And I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but I am thinking about it.
Here's the thing with Dave, though, is he's trying to do. He's off on his own thing right now, trying to create this whatever unrestricted republic, whatever it is, you know. Which I think is just a blatant copy off of Restricted Republic and Lisa Haven, which I think he needs to not do. But he wants to put shit behind the paywall, and I'm like, bro, why? He's about that money, is what he's about. Okay, I think if some dollar bills were waved in front of him, he would be a little more, you know, on the ball.
On a lot of that, though, it does have to be profitable. I mean, you know, they can't sustain it if they're losing money.
Well, don't advertise it as a free service, then.
I kind of disagree with that. How are you going to make money? What's the whole idea behind a streaming service making money? Is that?
I have no problem.
Is that the bar?
Free speech. Streaming service making money, but don't advertise it for free to your.
Yeah, what's the bar? What's the goal? That's if you're doing it for the money, then that's all you're concerned about.
Are you guys talking about like a chat like this?
If you're doing it for the cause or for the purpose, that's what Don means by where's the bar? What is the bar?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And I need to I guess I think I misunderstood. I was thinking as a provider, but you're wanting to do like a chat.
Well, kind of like a whole thing all together.
A community kind of setup.
Chat,
So
the whole 9 yards.
My thinking would be more like, and this is just me, that I would purchase a spot that I would want my content to live, that I thought was secure, accessible, my humble opinion, offshore, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Then I would begin to build my platforms around that particular spot. And that spot could be just a website that would link all of your Parler, YouTube, Twitter, Odyssey.
Yep.
Together
keep
with
all your tradable files and links and
bingo,
stuff like that.
There you go. All your people sign. If you want people to sign in, you want people to sign in there on your thing, not YouTube's thing.
Yeah.
And
Right.
so if you want to give content, you want it to do it there. But my purpose would be just I would pay for the site, so I wouldn't expect the site or the service or the thing that I'm trying to put together to pay for itself, at least for the first year or so.
Yeah, you can't expect anything for until you get populated enough, and it becomes.
You just got to grow it. Exactly. You got to.
Yeah, you got to grow
You got to
that.
take that time to grow the list of people that are interested, to grow your content, to grow your links between your various and sundry different groups or your various platforms.
Now, if you're talking about running your own servers and whatnot, though, sooner or later you're going to have to be profitable to be able to expand, to be able to compete.
Right, but you have to build you have to build the community first. That's
I get that. Yeah.
Okay,
and I get starting it out and
if
not
somebody's
expecting
using
to
it,
be
there's
in
no
the black
benefit
for
because there's
several
no
years.
communication. A platform like that is all built around the model of communication. If there's nobody there, there's no communication. There's no then your engine is broken.
Like, then that's a very good point. Somebody try to find me a phone number for a direct call into YouTube. It's not exist. It does not exist. You cannot call YouTube with a problem.
You cannot call any corporation with a problem, because even the ones that have a phone number, it's a recording that's going to lead you to another recording that's going to lead you to another recording, and sooner or later just hang up on you.
You start pressing 0 when you get to that message,
and believe it or not,
will pick up.
That all happens in the same logic sequence in the answering systems. It's a logic, and they know that if you spend more than 2, 3, 4 minutes trying to get to talk to somebody, most people hang up.
The
Now, one
year
thing I
of
would
the
like
call
to-
center was 1990.
Yeah.
Yep. I've done a lot of those phone system sets as well.
Now, here's something though: is that if we do make our own, offshoot of everything, and do our own, I feel as though we need to actually define ourselves. Are we a platform or are we a publisher? Because as a platform, it's free content. Anyone can upload. As a publisher, we can say what goes on. It's the whole thing with YouTube. They need to define themselves whether they're a platform or a publisher, because they're taking down shit. And if they're a publisher, that's fine.
That's when they became a publisher, though, is when they started taking
from a
stuff
legal
down.
standpoint, they have not made that decision. It's not in writing anywhere.
Oh, they made it, though. When they started deleting certain content because they disagreed with it, they were a publisher.
And ran across this the other day, and it was absolutely brilliant and ingenious, a way of going through it. And I ran across this site the other day, and I can't remember where it was. But anyway, they were talking about the platform is the platform. The individual is responsible for their content. We are simple. It says we host no files. We hold no standings on any judgments on any of our of the people that put up content here. We are simply just a gateway to that content. Okay.
Right. Anything that fits under the freedom of speech should be allowed if it's a platform.
Right. If that person,
I mean,
individual, breaks the law, if that individual violates some ethic code or whatever somewhere, that's not our. That's they're responsible for that.
Right. And people forget under the First Amendment. Under the First Amendment, you cannot incite violence on somebody. You cannot threaten violence on somebody. People forget that. So that's why it bugs me that they shut down, you know, a lot of us for our opinions.
Right.
But they won't shut down the left, even though the left is literally inciting violence on people.
Yeah.
So why y'all want to get all complex on this shit? All quick, all fast.
Because that's
why y'all want to
that's
do
the
that?
whole rabbit hole.
Oh well, we got to do this and we got to do
That's the
that
rabbit
and we
hole.
got to do. No, we ain't got to do dick.
Right. That's the rabbit hole, though. Right.
If you want to, you shouldn't have to do dick, but in the current circumstances, I mean, you're going to have to.
Well, I'm
walk
saying
that line.
Small people.
Whoa. Sing.
Mm-hmm.
The whole idea of this exercise is to get out from the thumb or out from the fucking jackbooted heel of YouTube and Twitch.
Censorship.
So to say that we are going to have to bend at the knee to someone, or to even imply that.
No,
you did?
not
you did?
bend at the knee.
You did?
No.
You implied.
No. Not bend at the knee. No, I didn't even imply bending at the knee. I wouldn't bow down to anybody. But
you're talking about giving, but
giving
what you
in.
are.
Exactly.
All those things. Okay, now, let me help you understand what he's saying. Let me understand. Let me be the filter here. Okay. What he's saying is, by you bringing in all of those conditions and situations that are not actually part of the amendment, but as an understood ethics of society kind of thing. Okay. These are not, that's not letter of the law. Okay. Those are simple ethics and conduct of good understanding. But what Don's saying is, we don't have to bend to those extra pieces. We can let them be their own controllers.
I didn't discuss extra pieces. Walking the line means that you've got to go strictly by the First Amendment. You cannot allow people to incite violence.
That's
you
not
cannot
in the
allow
first,
people to.
No, you don't understand. There are the First Amendment that has no guarantee
Who
of
is going to be the judge of that? Sing.
Yeah. But see, that's what I'm saying.
Who's going to judge me?
On
what? If you read
the First Amendment, who's going to judge me on the First Amendment, on my First Amendment prowess? Who's going to judge me?
What are the five? What are the five?
If you incite violence on somebody, you will be going to court.
Okay, the guarantee of the First Amendment is that
violence,
you can do that.
Then chances are good I will go to court. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Nobody's saying that there isn't consequence for free speech, and there is, and there are.
Yeah,
okay.
What I'm.
But your ability to stop somebody from, censor somebody from actually First Amendment, that there's no restriction.
I'm not talking about doing anything that is illegal.
You could think that's
nothing illegal.
You can state your opinion whatsoever, and you should be allowed to do that. There's no walking the line on that. Walking the line, you need to be direct to where if you're going to allow, if you're going to allow, like say, okay, we're going to have a meeting and we're going to go out and jump these people. If you're going to allow that, that is not walking the line. You're just it's anarchy.
That's no step. Yeah.
Right. But there's understanding that with freedoms, there are responsibilities. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's why our founders said this will not work with an amoral people. They must be a moral Christian people for this to work. It only applies to them. because they have a higher set of laws. They understand that's where their rights come from. The Constitution guarantees no fucking right at all to you.
I'm not sure what
There is no
has to
guarantee
do
of
with.
any of those rights in the Bill of Rights. None of those are guarantees of your rights in the Constitution. Only thing those
Wait,
bills say is they stop the government from interfering with them.
All right, I'm going over to Skull's house. He's making dinner.
He's making dinner, but yeah. But I want you to understand, there are
I
no
think you
rights.
went off into a different area.
Well, yeah, but it's the basis of what you're saying is where I'm talking about.
Not,
There's no.
I'm
You're not
talking about staying in the legalities of it. You've got
correct.
to,
Letter of law. That's where the legalities are.
because we truly are a nation of laws.
Yeah.
Correct. Oh yes. But they only apply to moral people because only moral people will understand and respect them. With those, and the people
Right.
that respect them will understand where they come from and what they are. Those Bill of Rights are not about giving you directly rights. They're about restricting the government from doing anything about your God-given rights. You get those rights from your Creator. You don't get them.
Get amen. Amen. Can I get amen? Can I get an amen? Amen.
They are guaranteeing you your rights.
Hey,
Spouse is in the house. Thank
you.
Hey,
how are they not guaranteeing you your rights?
So, whoa. You guys are way down the rabbit hole, way further down the rabbit hole than you need to be. Okay?
Okay. All right.
So we're still talking 50,000 foot, operational kind of shit here.
We went off subject a long time ago.
Yeah. The basic premise is this. We're not trying to circumvent any laws here. That's not what this is about. We want to adhere to all the applicable laws, and we want to adhere to all the applicable freedom in spirit and in deed and in operations. And so we want to do that whole, what Google said, do no harm kind of thing. With all of that said, the thing that I'm talking about here is simply, it would be a chat, but it would also be a chat with a network behind it of other websites, other platforms that wouldn't be specific to Twitch, or it would more be centered around a StreamYards, with legs in YouTube or in one or two or three or four YouTube channels. Same with Twitch channels, same with Parlor channels, same with, so you would have more than one, you would reach more than one platform, but you would do it with one stream. Does that make sense?
And give everybody, no matter what their affiliation is, the right to speak. Right.
Like what? Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of where you and I are going to have a problem with this thing, is because not everybody is inherently getting the right to speak. Okay.
Oh,
the people that come up and act like stupid fucks.
Whoa.
Let me finish.
Emerald was saying.
Let me finish. The people that come up and act like dumbasses will not be allowed to talk.
No, yeah, if you got a guy swinging his pecker around like that one idiot.
No. The people that walk into the chat and are obtuse and stupid will not be allowed to talk.
Well, each individual chat, yeah.
Okay, just as long as we're clear, stupidity will not be allowed.
But that's for each individual chat. You're talking about a network, though, to where other people.
I am talking about a network of platforms. Yes, I am. Yes.
Yeah. So if there's a platform on the other side of what you're thinking, as long as they stay within, as long as they don't come bug a single room and get belligerent, that room could block them.
I'm just
saying, you're talking about blocking them if you don't agree with them on the platform. Now, belligerence, yeah, that's just stupid. But still, you're taking away from their freedoms of speech.
Their freedoms. So And again, that's where you and I really have a hard difference. This is where you and I split, because the stupid people lose their freedoms in my vision, but they don't in yours. They're prominent in yours.
No, not prominent, but
really,
every
because you
man
really do a lot.
created
You go
equal.
to great lengths to defend the stupid people's right to talk.
I think everybody should have the right to talk. There's people that
Everybody
think we're
should
the
be.
most ignorant people in the world, and that's okay. That's fine. But
Okay.
I mean,
Okay. Wait a minute. I know exactly how to approach this with you thing.
How does this end?
Somebody comes up here and starts going off on Smouse and starts, degrading him and bashing him and making fun of him. What are you going to do?
So how long do you let a troll be a troll?
Yeah.
Sing. How long do you let a troll? I'm asking Sing. How long do you let a troll be a troll?
I've deleted a lot on like Aaron's.
I know. I've seen you. How long do you let a troll be a troll? How long? How many words? How many sentences?
As soon as they start attacking somebody.
Okay.
Attacking somebody.
So it depends.
But it depends.
Well, no, it depends. I mean, it could be. They could
and
come
there's
in
the
and
problem
chat
right
nice.
there.
They could be no. Now you're just trying to fill in words to create your own end. It depends on how long it takes them to start attacking somebody. We've had people that come in and act all nice and then revert to that real quick. They lure you
Yeah,
in.
that's what I'm saying. But once they cross that line,
as soon as they attack, they're gone.
Right.
Time out, guys. Zach's had his hand up here for quite a while.
Yeah, go ahead, Zach.
Guys, whoa, hold up. I'm really trying to fix the censorship part of our freedom of speech. Give me a solid year and I'll have technology changed. I'll change fucking history if this works. I'm going to screw Silicon Valley up their asses if this works.
Kick ass. Awesome.
Bruce, what's going on?
I like what Skull says. I think the stupid people have the freedom to be stupid in some other place. That's beautiful, right? That is a brilliant.
Yeah.
I think stupid people just.
I'll use your own assessment against you. Who's the judge? Who's the judge on who's stupid?
In my room, I'm the judge. That's
in your room.
That's what that is.
In
my
your room, but
on
how
my
about
network,
on the platform,
on my platforms, on my shit, the one that I'm running, I'm the judge.
So in your way of thinking, then with Mark Zuckerberg, he's the judge on his network.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's the actual fact. Have you not noticed that, or have you?
It's happening, but it's a shitty fact, and it's something we're all fighting against.
It sucks balls. It sucks. Sucks horrible, big old man, salty, hairy balls. It does.
So it's okay for you to be that judge, but not somebody else.
Right.
That's why when we get people coming in and chat and stuff, talking a whole bunch of shit. It's like, I usually just say, look, dude, you don't have to be here. Go fuck off somewhere else.
Absolutely.
I'll be the first one to tell somebody off like that.
Hit the button. Yeah. And hit the button.
Yeah.
And there you go.
Yourself to the door if you don't like it.
But yet we can't be hypocrites saying that one side can't do it, but the other side can, because then we're just playing lefty games.
Right. Well, I will say I will agree on that topic.
And that's why these platforms have staff. That's why these platforms have staff to monitor, to make decisions on complaints and situations and all that.
Absolutely. And if it's a legitimate complaint and there's legitimate, flat out ignorance that could harm somebody, then heck yeah, get rid of that.
What's legitimate? So let me talk about ignorance that could harm somebody. What about ignorance that couldn't harm somebody? So dude walks into room and says, "How about all you Trump fuckers here?" So how does that guy get?
You're talking about rooms.
I'm just talking about a guy that walks into a chat and says, "How about all you Trump fuckers?" How do you deal with that?
Then delete them.
You let the masses.
If it's your room, That's not a platform. Facebook is a platform. If somebody comes on my Facebook page and does that, I will get rid of them. As for Facebook, me going in and saying, let's go Brandon, and Facebook gets rid of me, that's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can't do the exact same thing just because it upsets us on the entire platform and take away all their access to that platform.
So, and here's the problem. Here's the problem.
It's
Now
not right
you've got
for
us.
either side.
Now you've got us playing by a new set of rules,
No,
a different set of
no.
rules than the opposition's playing by.
It's non-hypocrisy.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck non-hypocrisy. How about winning? How about we've been kicked in the balls too many times by these fucktards? So how about having a bad attitude towards liberals? Because they sure the fuck have a bad attitude towards us.
Dirt or sand into the eyes of the enemy.
Okay, do you think that they're going to
What's
treat
that?
us with the same respect? No.
Absolutely.
I can assure you of that.
They're already proving it. They're taking people off of Facebook. They're taking people off of Twitter.
So what do we? So what do you want me? You want us to do? Rise above that?
If you don't want to, that's fine. But just acknowledge that you're one direction or the other, and don't claim to be a complete free speech zone.
Oh no, I'll never. That'll never be my claim to fame.
That's where our discussion lies. If you're going to say that you're all about free speech, then it's got to be that direction. But if you're like politically sided, then just say it, and there's no problem. Then kick whoever you want to off of your platform.
Okay. Mr. Smouth, that the big guy there in the front, he's got his hand up. Did you say something, sir?
Go for it, Zachary.
We bring up facts and stuff about the wrong they bring up. Unlike liberals, we are open-minded.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
are
shun
open-minded.
those who have a different, varying, thought process. We'll educate them. But
I'll not be abused. I'll not be taken advantage of. If you're going to remove me from your platforms, expect me to be removing you from my platforms. I'm going to work with the same. I'm going to work with the same level of zeal and passion that the left works with.
But then you're a publisher, and that's cool.
No, that's cool. Then I'm an asshole.
Well, no. See, is what I'm getting at is right now Facebook and Twitter, since they're controlling the narrative within their platforms, they need to have all their special rights taken away, and they need to be put down as
publishers.
Publishers. Thank you. I drew a blank.
Yeah.
Forgive
Mr.
me.
Smells.
I've been up since
Quite
4
all
a.m.
right, sir. Quite all right.
But no, actually, I enjoy these conversations, guys.
I do too.
And actually, I like being outnumbered because it gives me more of a chance to talk. a lot of times I have to mute. But no,
I think we should take advantage of this new meta
Huck's
thing.
all pissed at me now, so she's walking out.
Ultra saturation.
It's not getting enough attention, so I'm
Sorry, guys. I kind of got into a good debate there, but I think it's good. I liked it.
We're good.
Hopefully, chat liked it too.
It's all good.
We had 11 people listening consistently. Actually, a lot of times there was 13 people. So must have been good. I think that's the weird thing, Don. When you and I have debates, especially when they're rational and they don't just go with us all back and forth. When we have debates, a lot of people like that. So I wish you would come on and have the debates with me more often.
I don't really. I'm sorry.
For the room's sake.
And again, that would be the reason that I wouldn't do it. Is because I don't really like to talk for other people. I just don't.
No, talk for yourself. When I say for the room's sake, to get the viewers up, so Emerald gets more money to sustain a lot of.
This is not what it's about. Right, but I'm just saying
I can do. That I
absolutely.
can do. I can pull up.
I understand it's not what it's about, but it will help you keep this going for everyone. I know it's
Well,
not.
Huck still loves me.
That's why I want to. That's why I want to help you out. If it was all about money, I probably wouldn't be here talking with you.
Well, Huck still loves me, so that's good.
Not me so much. She thinks I'm a man.
I was worried. She was all storming out and everything.
Hi, Miriam.
I'm going over to the thing, and I'm going to do the thing.
I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. The trumpulous
Buenas
trees.
noches there, Nightingale. Have a wonderful evening.
Take care, Nightingale.
Oh,
See,
man.
I don't pay enough attention to the chat. See?
Yeah, dream well, Patriot.
That's what happens. You don't pay attention to the chat. Got to pay attention to the chat. I'm trying so hard to get my schedule back on track.
Yeah,
I'm trying so hard.
I gotta
to be
pee, and
patient
you guys
wait for
don't
my
want to hear
mother.
that, so I'll be right back.
Okay, you're right. We don't.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty much.
What's up,
Say,
Dad?
hey, I'll be right back.
Honestly, Facebook, Twitter, and others need to quit advertising as social media because they have an agenda and they don't provide freedom of speech, so they need to quit with being a certain group they think they are.
Yep. See, I Facebook just did that whole switch over so now their company is called Meta or something like that, and they've got the whole virtual reality, augmented reality stuff. I think we as conservatives need to take advantage of this brand new platform and just ultra saturate it.
No.
Oh
No,
my
that's not
God,
how
you
that
are
works.
so full of shit.
I am.
Yeah,
I really
that's not
am.
how that works, dude. You don't understand the programming that takes place when you put that thing on your head.
Yeah.
They're programming your
What the
mind.
fuck? I mean, why would you even go close to something like that with one of your email accounts?
That's a good point. Yeah.
I mean, I'd be afraid of shit jumping off on me. Honestly, I would.
Right?
Yeah. What's up, Zach?
That's like walking downtown to Skankville, slipping your $20 out, throwing your 20s out, just hand over fist left and right, and not expecting anything to jump back up on you and take anything away. Exactly. And you think you're going to get away from that social disease free?
You're going to get that supercomputer herp.
You're going to get the herp that, the herp that keeps on giving,
You're right.
that super secret mega, what's the syphilis, that super secret mega syphilis.
Yeah.
That, shit just falls off. It doesn't just drip. It just falls off. And
Well, hurry back, Huckleberry.
It's just gone to Herpalids.
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I should shut up.
Welcome in, Miriam. Miriam's in the chat.
See, now I'm all embarrassed and everything. Mr. Smouse, please
Go ahead.
Take me out of this. Save me from myself.
Changing names sounds like they have shit to hide.
Doesn't it?
Yep. Yep.
I don't want nothing to do with it.
Crocodile herps.
There's been so many
Nothing to
people
do
that have changed their names throughout the last 7 years.
Yeah.
Oh,
I want nothing to do with them. Sorry. I just don't.
yeah. No, I don't suggest you become part
I
of their
was
world.
actually I honestly, I was joking about it.
I'll pull a Nancy Reagan here. Just say no. Just say no. Get all Nancy. Just say no.
Let's go, Brandon.
You're gonna start this if they succeed, and they certainly will with a certain group of people about this virtual reality stuff, and you're gonna start seeing people volunteer to upload themselves.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the first person I want to be. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Put all my shit up on there. And see, that's the thing. People need to get I'm sorry. I should just shut up. I shouldn't even hold on. I can't talk without my hands. You know what? I should just shut up. I shouldn't worry about a thing. It's not my problem. I stay away from it.
Right. Yep. Stay away from it. Don't get involved with it, and stay away from people who do. Right.
I can't do it. It's not my exactly.
Fire in the bowl and walk away.
Exactly. Walk away. That is exactly it.
In the bowl.
Light them up, boys and girls.
That's right.
Catnip is a mint. Yes, it is. Toss flowers in a salad and munch. Miriam, talk about trees. Have you ever seen? Oh, no. Miriam, I was lucky enough to watch your Tuk Tuk video on your inbound leg, and girl, you are deep in the jungle. I mean, when you pass that first Volkswagen there on the right, that lime green Volkswagen stuck in the mud, I'm like, yeah, she's deep in the woods there. That's for sure.
Yeah. Dare we say deep in the woods?
Fuck you, my Dr. Favorite
.com. Just be safe. That's all I can say. Stay away from the one of those dogs bit you. Bastards.
Slap the shit out of him.
I'd have to be fucking one of those dogs up. Be baseball bat time.
Hey guys, Zach's wanting to say something.
Yeah, what's up, Zach?
It's all you, Zach.
Thank you for this discussion because I'm really involved in this shit now.
Yeah,
you're welcome, man, for sure.
Y'all actually listen to me. I thought we were friends. I hope you're referring to the dog. I thought we were friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do hope you're okay, though. I mean,
yeah,
we listen to you, Bruce. Hey,
oh my God. Yeah.
Hey, Bruce Bat Wayne. I met a guy the other day, Bruce D. Wayne. Are you related?
Oh.
So are you still close to those dogs, Miriam? Is your camp close to those dogs where they are? Because that would suck.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I wanted to.
Are you trying to say that cannabis is in the same classification as mint?
Wow. Okay.
Sure. Who knew?
Yeah. I did not know that. I mean, I guess it makes sense, you know. I mean, you go look at like spearmint. The spearmint plant does have the same stock as a weed plant, you know. Pretty much. Not the same leaf structure, I'll tell you that. You know what's funny is that there's I think it's a type of sage, and I've seen it grow it grows up in the Ozarks. I know that for a fact 'cause I found out near your place, Wiz. But I've also found it in like Colorado and other places, and it looks like a weed, like a little weed leaf, but it doesn't grow up in the stalk. I'm not sure what it is, but I think it's like a sage or something.
You're talking about the May apples.
No.
That ground cover we had out there behind the chicken coops.
No, it doesn't grow up tall. It's like a ground covering, but
Yeah. That's what I was talking about. That ground cover that was out there. That's May apples.
Well, yeah,
May apples. That's what they call them. As far as I know, that they're called May apples. I don't know what the heck it is. It's some kind of ivy kind of deal. Yeah.
Miriam, was it by chance a Chihuahua? Because I swear those things are bipolar.
Dude, Chihuahuas are bipolar.
Yeah. Chihuahua. Okay.
Take care, battery.
Those things are like, they're crazy.
Oh, you were riding the bike.
No, it wasn't one of those. It wasn't a Chihuahua. There were two larger dogs in her video that
Doing well,
chased that
Patriot.
tuk-tuk. I think she was talking about one of those dogs, Bitter.
There's something about like bicycles and the wheels that some dogs that like really freaks out and they'll go after.
I've
your
seen
legs.
Chihuahuas just turn around and bite their own owners just because they want it down. Hey, go ahead, Zach.
Don T, I'm going to put my contact information in private so you can contact me, as I know you need help with digital stuff.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I am grabbing the private chat whenever you drop it in there.
Oh, hey, Zach, you still need help with that graphic design? Yeah? Okay. Do you still have my email? Okay,
Take
cool.
off,
Yeah, hit me up whenever you need that, bro.
Big heads.
I'm up and operational on the graphic design stuff.
Oh, big heads. What? Yeah. Oh.
Well, y'all, it's almost 11 here. I got to crash. We'll chat with y'all later. Everybody in chat, everybody on panel, have a good one.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure, sir.
You, brother.
Have a good evening.
All right, brother. Dream well, Patriot.
Hey, did any of you guys see the new countdown clock that I made for the channel? I put some of my music in it.
Is that your music?
I
did not know that. I did see the 30-second.
Play it really quick. It's just a 30-second
Earth. Go ahead, play it.
Okay. What you guys think? You like that?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I liked it.
I was okay. So it's just a countdown clock thing.
Yeah, that's literally it was. So when I usually when I start it up, when I start up, I'll go live and then I'll press the countdown, and so it's something to prep myself more or less for anything to coming on camera. But
yeah, because there's usually once we start it up, there's usually some time before the notifications even get out.
Right, and that's usually what I wait for to see the first person to come up. Like I'll have the background screen going with the fire or the flag or something like that, and then I'll press that the countdown clock, then put myself in so it cues me to come in because it just mutes your mic when that countdown clock is going. So as soon as the countdown clock comes, is over, it pops on with the camera and your mic becomes unmuted. So it's a perfect start to a show.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, Mark, welcome in. Mark's, I'm literally crying.
Oh, Miss Miriam, that was what that was my my custom countdown clock that had I made the music in it too with FL Studio.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Which that is actually part of a longer song. I just condensed it down to 30 seconds instead of almost 2 minutes.
I was thinking a little more on the background thing, you know.
Yeah. Now I would like that watermark to go away where it says "made with Windows Movie Maker." It would look a
Yeah.
lot better without that. So I'm gonna
Right,
work on
but
it.
that's what happens when you pay for it, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I didn't pay
Unfortunately.
for it.
I know.
So I might have to get a little piratey.
Yeah, you know, there's that.
Yeah, unhand the veggie booty.
There was a day where I would
the boy for all me mates.
there was a day where I would go find that image or that I you do it by file type, not file extension.
Right.
Okay. So you do file types and then you find that image and then you reduce it to a period. So it still pulls up that file and you reduce it all the way to a period or just a small square,
right?
like a dot on the screen. You know what I'm saying? It still pulls up the file, thinks it's still operating as, you know, an image for that image.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then recompile it and put it up.
Right.
And then, so essentially, it just reduces it to a pixel instead of a big banner.
I got to go with Mark on the heavy metal for elevator music. Yeah, that's I gets my vote. Miriam, what are you doing down there? Makes it like full moon. Is she okay? Well,
I like Mark. I like Mark's thing. It should be like heavy metal guitar instead of, you know,
Zach's on
80
point. By
synthesizer.
the way, Zach, I got your information from the private chat, and you're in my contact. So expect to be hearing from my my chief of staff shortly. Speak. Free.
My people get a hold of your people, and yeah, we'll do that.
So I've got good news. I stepped on the scale today, and I'm currently at 363. I'm down a full 10 pounds.
Dude, that's awesome. Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's a step in the right direction.
It is. Huh. And that's just from dietary changes. What I found out that I need to get, you know, just from a dietary standpoint, I need to get the weight off first. So at least some of it, so that it's easier for me for mobility and, you know, actually moving around. Because once I'm able to move around, it's going to be a lot easier, you know?
Yeah, that makes it work. Yeah.
Yeah. So I need to get rid of this keg and go back down to a 6-pack.
Sit ups. Sit ups.
Sit ups, yeah. Well, actually, when I'm in bed,
you can do them in bed. It don't matter. You can do them in bed. You can do them wherever you are.
Yeah.
You know, you need to lay on the couch. You need to lay on the floor. Whatever. Just
well, I still have my knees bent, and I'm using my legs pressed against the mattress and everything as my anchor, instead of having my yeah, it works.
And then when you're laying back, then once you get done with the sit-ups, then you're laying back, then you do your leg lifts.
Yep.
You can do this all laying on the ground.
I'll do it all laying in bed.
Yeah, you can do it laying in bed as long as you're doing it.
Yeah.
No shit.
Mark,
you're getting started.
Imagine Ken and Barbie with the Doom soundtrack instead.
Oh God.
I mean, Skull. I'll give you a good, a good diet to, gain some weight. Just eat a bunch of fucking donuts and hot dogs
and ice cream. And yeah.
My Little
Go
Pony
stock up on some
Doom soundtrack.
Yeah. I'm sitting right about 183, 184.
Yeah. And see, that's about where I want to get back down to.
Colonel Smouse is in the house. Colonel Smouse?
Colonel Smouse.
Apex, I pirate a lot. I'm a greedy ass bastard.
Oh yeah?
I knew there was a reason you and me got along so much. Greedy ass bastard. I just fucking knew it.
Yes.
My brother. My greedy ass bastard brother.
Ooh, buddy. I'm glad I came on tonight. This has actually kind of lifted me out of a funk that I've been in here lately. Like I've literally I'm just gonna be honest. I've been kind of down in the dumps here lately. It's the seasonal depression bullshit.
Yeah.
For the last 2 days, I don't think I've left this room. But this, that's kind of the reason why I haven't really been on much is because I just feel like I'd be a Debbie Downer,
Right.
But I'm glad I came on tonight because this is actually kind of lifting my spirits a little bit,
The number one way to get out of a bad mood, and I'm serious, the number one way to affect your mood is to become physically active.
And that's what my mom said. Raise the endorphin levels, and I know all this. I just need to start practicing
Dopamine, baby.
what I preach.
Dopamine for the win. He's right. Just fucking move around. Dopamine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gives you that fucking. Oh, hey, Debbie. Good to meet you. Just wanted to say, hey, good to meet you there, Debbie. Debbie Downer? Yeah, yeah, Debbie. Good to meet you, Debbie.
Just a little Debbie.
I'm a little Debbie.
Well, let me help you out there, Debbie.
Yeah.
That shit happens to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So for you to think that you're all special and you're the only one that gets a down day or the only one that wants to stay in bed all day for a fucking week, you're not.
You're right.
So move past that.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all I got.
No, you're right. We control our own minds. We can get ourselves out of it if we do.
Well, I mean, even people like me have those days.
Yeah.
I get those days. What do you think I'm this Mr. Superman that I am, that you grown to know and love, that I'm this fucking rock star every day, 24/7? No. I'm not. Contrary to what you might think, this big dick energy takes a lot of time to put together.
I like this idea right here. You can get drunk and scream obscenities at possums.
Dude, that sounds like an option.
Go chase squirrels in the backyard if you like.
That's funny.
Yeah, you can go chase squirrels, man.
Yeah. Right? Hey, I just restocked on 22s as well, so I'll make my point get across real quick with them squirrels. And I'll fill my freezer at the same time.
And here we are again talking about eating squirrels.
You know it, man. Squirrels and pie, baby.
Where's Huck at?
Squirrels and pie.
I'm gonna be honest. When I made that, what was it? what was the first thing I made? It was a fuck. What was it? I used the squirrel meat for like either fajitas or curry or something. I can't remember. It's something weird. You usually
Can't eat no city squirrel though.
I
No,
did
no,
actually
I
eat
don't
city squirrel. That was the first squirrel that I ever ate was a city squirrel.
Well, he's in the county. He's not really in the city.
Well, no, that was from Mom's backyard out in Indianapolis.
Okay, so to be clear, I've eaten a city squirrel. I've eaten
Well,
a country
then-
squirrel.
Now we know
Just as long as we understand that, you know, squirrel equals pussy. And if that's where we're at, then I've eaten both a city squirrel and a country squirrel.
Yeah.
And just so we're clear, a hippie squirrel and a stoner squirrel and a lot of other squirrels.
I've eaten a hippie squirrel in my time.
But I'll shut up now.
Israel says no, that's beaver.
And she's right. She's absolutely right. Unless it's Huckleberry.
Then
She
it's
apparently has a squirrel.
Yeah, she has a squirrel. She gave it a name.
Squirrel.
It's called Freya.
Squirrel Master.
But yeah.
5 dudes making me drink with quarter flips. I'm not that guy. Screaming obscenities at squirrels. Okay. Country squirrel goes to the big city.
One thing
It's
I
my
did
favorite
notice
book.
about
See? Yeah, I know that book.
City squirrel is that city squirrels, the meat isn't as tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
Well, from what
Run that by me
know,
again, please.
The meat from the city squirrel had a different texture than the country squirrel.
Yeah, I think I can agree with that.
Yeah. It just hits different.
I'm trying real hard to keep a straight face here, okay? Real hard. Zachary, yes, sir. Take us out of here, Mr. Smells.
Good.
I'm still virgin in that department, unfortunately.
Oh,
He does not have any squirrel.
One day
It's
that'll
okay.
change. It'll change that. One day.
Yeah.
You know what, Mr. Smells? There's an argument that says you're actually better off not having the squirrel. Because once you get the taste of the squirrel in your face, you can't shake it. And
Yeah.
it drives a lot. It makes you do a lot of really stupid shit.
It really does.
Really stupid shit. I'm just saying, brother. You know, you might want to count yourself to the
Hey,
positive.
Yeah.
That's a win. That's a win.
Because once you get it, once you get the fever, and trust me, it is the fever. There are many songs written about it. And once you get it, go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
I want to experience physical connection, though.
You will. You will. There's
You
that.
will.
You'll be fine, sir. Yes, sir. I had no doubt in my military mind. But again, just remember what I've said. 10 years from now, remember what we've talked about here.
Skull, this conversation's made me hungry too, sir.
No, you're not hungry.
Is
Too
it
late.
thirsty?
No. You have to plan your food before your activity, not after.
Right.
No, I'm serious. Not serious. When I lost that 80 pounds. No eating after 5 or 6 o'clock. It gets past dark, you ain't eating.
Yeah. No, that's a good point.
If it's dark, you ain't eating.
2
Yes,
2 hours
Bruce.
before bed or something like that?
No, it gets dark. Rule of thumb: if it gets dark, you can't eat after dark.
Fair enough.
That's actually a good dietary rule.
Yeah.
And Bruce,
You know, and that's
oh
usually
hell
the thing.
yes, I've eaten way more muskrat than I should have. Way
Same.
more muskrat.
And if you do, it's got to be fruit.
Yeah.
Fruit. I'm talking oranges, apples, berries.
Actually, I
You
do have
can
a great
grapes. Grapes are good. You know, it's got to be fruit. You can't have anything else. But you got to have fruit.
All right.
No sugar. No bullshit. You know,
Right.
nothing but fruit. Because fruit actually takes energy to metabolize, and it will help you lose
I
weight.
will eat a rhino's ass if you cook it right. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know
Yes,
that's
sir, you will.
before dark.
Milky
Look at you.
Way.
Look at you with the Milky Ways. You need to stop that shit, brother. Stop that shit. Look at him. He's baiting him. That's what he's doing.
Hey, it's like, well, I
Listen,
said,
Dr.
motherfucker.
Jiggle, Dr. Jiggle Master, I'm gonna tell you the secret. You need to go all paleo diet on that ass. You need to go keto. What is that? Atkins. You
Well, he
need to
ain't
go
gonna
low
do
carb.
He ain't gonna do it. But he'll do it
Well,
for 24 to 48
actually,
hours, and it's over.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing: is that you're right, and
You need to go low
what they
carb.
need to do is get away from the red meat.
No, you don't need to get away from anything. All you gotta do is get away from meat.
More chicken, more fish, more.
You gotta get
more
away from
veggies.
meat. You eat as healthier, whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm with him. I'm with him. Dude, reduce it to less than 22,000 carbs a day, and you'll be
Sure,
and walk
sure.
more, and you'll be fine.
You
Whatever
can
you
just
eat, I don't.
bread out of my diet.
I don't think
the
it
only
really
type of
matters as
flour
long as
that I
it's.
use for sandwiches or the
Right.
tortilla wraps.
You're complicating it. I don't eat after dark.
Yeah.
Dr.
That's the
Smouse.
problem. I usually eat dinner about 10, 11 o'clock at night.
No.
Dr. Smouse, I presume.
Well, definitely, because you're not going to be able to keep up your intake. You're not going to be able to keep up your metabolism with the vitamins that you're taking in from your food, if you're taking any food. Okay, so you need to take a supplement
Barbecue your
in the
ass
morning.
in
Every morning,
molasses.
you need to take a multivitamin supplement. You have to.
Right.
See, NC Girls got it.
As long as
NC
you get the
Girl.
nutrients in your body in the morning, you don't even have to eat if you're supplementing yourself properly.
Right.
NC Girls got it. High protein, low carb.
Right.
That's it.
Okay. Right. But
This
you
Don
want,
guy, I don't know who the fuck he is, but
whatever you do, you need to start this
had the
diet
good
with
stuff in it. Yeah. That's me too. I'm sorry. No GMO. You're right. You're right.
Yep.
Go ahead, preach, brother. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Dr. Zeus, Dr. Smouse, I presume. What can I do for you, sir?
I really need to gain weight because I'm only 85 pounds.
ice cream.
Oh my God.
Ice cream, 10 o'clock at night, every night. I have a guy. I say it. You want, yeah. Oh, good God. You got a condom for that thing, you know.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I got
Right.
a wrist that's bigger than that. And when I have weight gain in my ankles, when I carry water in my ankles, that's bigger than that.
Yeah.
Dude,
Now,
I got side boobs that's 85 pounds. Okay.
Zach, I will tell you this. What, you get a quart of ice cream every night for a couple weeks. I bet that changes. A quart of ice
Bruce
cream
Wayne's
every
also on bacon 3 times a day.
Bruce has got it. Yep, bacon. That's it. Bacon. Bacon is the answer. Bacon. Bacon.
Bacon is the answer.
Bacon. Bacon is the answer.
Well, I'm just
Bacon will solve all your problems. It's got all the right fat, and of course, a Hershey bar every once in a while ain't gonna suck either. But bacon. Bacon cures libtards? I did not know that.
I'm the sexiest guy on the panel. See, told you.
See, did bacon? I see bacon is fucking awesome. Bacon cures libtards. Holy shit. Just ate a bacon sandwich. Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh,
I just ate a bacon sandwich.
What is it? What is it? Is it like, good, solid, conservative people all love bacon? Is it the bacon thing? Is it the smell of bacon?
I think it's the
What is it?
bacon. Then the DNA.
Oh,
Yep.
God, it's good bacon, those bacon.
That's like
sandwich.
good apple pie. It's like
We
good
all
apple
love
pie
bacon.
and bacon. Yeah.
Exactly. Bacon, man. I'm telling you, bacon. And it's like the liberal, it's like the libtard kryptonite. It's like fucking driving a bacon steak in a libtard's ass. Go ahead, Zach. Get a grip, Don. Yep, you're right. I need to calm down. I'm
Here's
getting
the question: is ready cooked
Twitter
bacon
faded over here.
real
Go
bacon?
ahead.
The vapors. I get the vapors.
Is ready cooked bacon like actual bacon?
No. That's
No?
like saying chicken bacon is bacon or turkey bacon is bacon. It's not. Sorry. It's not fucking bacon.
Go ahead, Zach.
Thick pepper cut, lots of fat in it with good marbling, big chunks of meat, fucking 3
Stop,
strips out
you're
of a
making me
5-pound
hungry, damn it.
side. That's bacon.
What's up, Zach?
I actually ordered a book today called Liberalism is a Mental Disorder.
Nice.
Dude, that'd be a good book. That'd be a very good book.
Tofu
is a libtard. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tofu's not meat.
That's like kelp. Yeah. No. That's something some of my food eats. My food eats your food. Okay.
I will say this though, on the tofu front, Chipotle makes a really good tofu burrito.
I've never had one. Will never eat one. Tofu will never touch it. But I know aware of.
It's not too bad.
I'm sorry. How's it go? What he said.
Right. Now I usually get steak, but if I want to not be all bloaty, I'll get the tofu, I guess. Maybe chicken. That's something else I have to stop doing is going. Fast food is my weakness when I'm out on the road. And that's something I have to stop.
Taco Bell is evil.
You're right.
Yeah. Yeah. This is true. And I eat a lot of fucking Taco Bell.
What? Why? Oh, never mind. Stop eating the Taco Bell.
Yeah, the Taco Bell needs to stop.
Didn't you watch? What was that? Go ahead.
Skull, you can make anything palatable with the right barbecue sauce. If you put
That's
some
true.
sweet baby Ray's on fucking, I don't know, a pile of shit, it would taste better. It probably wouldn't taste good, but it would definitely taste better.
At that point, you get the shit baby Ray puree.
But sweet baby Ray's can do some powerful fucking improvements. That's for sure.
That's right. It'll fix a burnt steak in a heartbeat.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. It will fix a burnt steak in a
That
heartbeat.
charcoal's good for your digestion. Now, damn it, eat it.
Exactly. Just eat, boy, and shut your mouth.
It needs more sauce. That's all.
Oh man, Skull. Speaking of chicken wings, I finally did that Buffalo Wild Wings the Blazing Challenge, What it is it's 12 wings, 6 flats, 6 drums in their hottest blazing sauce, and you gotta finish it in like 6 minutes or less. Let me tell you what, it's not the sauce that burns your ass. Those things come out scorching hot.
Can I ask a real quick question here?
Yeah.
How is that consistent with dieting and losing weight?
I splurged.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
You're right.
You know,
Yes,
you
Colonel
actually have to do it.
Yeah,
You know, these things we're talking about, you actually have to do
Don,
them.
see the Area 51 Jeep.
Go ahead, Zach.
Well, hey family, I'm going to hop down. Have a great night, and I love you all.
Rock
Hey, have a
on,
good
brother.
night, Zach.
Expect to be hearing from me, sir.
Yes. Dream well, Patriot. Hey, and Zach, you're number one. Rock on, man.
Hello.
So, but yeah, it's about that time. Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta hit the hay. I turn into a pumpkin, shut off the generator. Yeah.
Right.
But
I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow yet. I should probably have a plan of attack, you know, at 12 o'clock at night.
Okay. I got an 8 a.m. meeting tomorrow.
Yeah.
8 a.m. East Coast time, which is 5 a.m. West Coast time, which is what, 7 hours from now?
Yeah.
Is my first meeting. And Thursday I'm off, taking the Jeep in, having the new upper control arms put on it. I bought some JBA off-road custom upper control arms.
That's some strong shit.
For the Jeep, for a lifted Jeep Cherokee for my year.
Yeah.
Jesus, they were fucking not cheap. But
No.
the Jeep will go in and they'll get it. They'll put it on Thursday. And then I'm really taking it out and railing it. After that, I've got all the bells and whistles fixed. I've crossed all the T's and dotted all the I's, and after that, I'm taking a couple of days and I'm going to get real dirty, real hard, if you know what I mean.
Yes.
Well, I did the break-in. I did the break-in. I've had it looked at 30 ways from Sunday. I've put these upper control arms on. I just put a new fucking axle in it. This thing's got a completely rebuilt front end, complete with fucking brand new bearing sets. So I should be able to do whatever I want with this.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna go get ugly with it.
Rock on. Well, be safe. You know.
Oh, I'll be safe. Yeah. Luckily, I have a lifetime front end alignment.
There you go. That gives you plenty of leeway.
So I'm gonna go out and see if I can't capitalize on that lifetime front end alignment.
Right.
Let's see what else. We're really just waiting on the generator and the propane to be installed at the house this week. I mean, dude, we're like at final inspection kind of thing. Late this week, early next week.
Did you get that building in?
The building should have been delivered last week. Apparently will not be delivered until Friday this week. Oh my God, you should have heard me go off on that motherfucker.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Oh, I spent 20 minutes with my foot firmly planted up his ass. And I was just kicking, screaming, and calling him every cocksucking no-load piece of shit that the cat dragged in, and he shouldn't be allowed to walk among civil people. I threatened to call my bank, his bank, and every bank in between and cancel every goddamn transaction to ever. Anyway, yeah, I was ugly.
Dang.
You know me, I can be like that. I'm good at that.
Yeah. Good God bless America. I feel sorry for that poor fella.
Yeah, well, that's, it is what it is.
Right.
Can't sleep,
So-
reset my alarm. So Sing's up. So we got to run it another couple hours now, right? Before popcorn was famous. Okay.
Hey, come on back up, Sing.
Is that what's
Dude,
going down?
We got a quarter panel here with your name written all over it.
Yeah. Because that fire ain't doing nothing but burning his ass. Come on. Get it? Fire in the bowl. One for the roast.
Have you tried alcohol? Sing? That's funny. Why,
Boy.
yes, I have. I'm 3 sheets to the fucking hammered shit face. Okay, 1 second. All right,
Fire
let
in
me
the
load
bowl.
one of these things real quick then.
The fire in the bowl?
You're going to have to catch up.
I fire in the joint. Hell yeah.
That's almost as good.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a bunch of
Fire
those
in the
cones he's been
cones.
smoking on. Yeah. He's been smoking those cones.
I'm down to my last one in the bag.
You know what? I was thinking about this. The little present you sent me,
Yeah.
Don.
Yeah.
Yeah, that present. I've been saving it for special occasion.
Now, tell me, which one did you get? Did you get the one with the pre-rolled in it?
Yeah.
Or did you get the one with the free or the loose package? Because there was some loose smoke in a second one that I had sent to, well, somewhere else.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
So you got the one with
the
the
one
cone
that's
in
got-
it.
Yes.
Okay, that's the mimosa cone.
Yep. Right.
Dude, that is some good weed.
Mimosa is a great strain.
I am smoking that now, and it's
Are you?
20. What is it? 25%.
Yeah, I think it said 20.
21 to 25%.
Well,
Yeah.
I would say this. I wouldn't light it up until I was prepared to sit back and do the whole thing at least down to a fat roach.
Okay.
Maybe a little longer than that, but maybe a little less. I'm sorry, no. Maybe a little shorter than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe slightly shorter than that, but a fat roach. And then set it off, let it go out, and wait for about 30 seconds.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going and getting.
I smoke one of these cones every morning to wake up.
This says Jamie Lee.
Oh, you got the Jamie Lee.
Yeah. I'm trying to read this here.
Okay. It's a raw
21.
cone, right? Those
it's a 21%.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
still a good
25.39 total cannabinoid.
Wow.
Sativa. It's a very good sativa. I love the Jamie Lee.
That's why I like smoking this the strawberry. It's
Jason,
also
what's up, brother? Jason's in the house.
Hey, Jason.
What's up, Jason? Welcome in.
Well, like I said, if I were you, I would reserve myself a spot in a comfortable chair for about 20 minutes while I enjoyed at least most of that.
Okay. Well, I was going to share it with my boys.
There you go. That's a good one.
Yep. Probably on our Thanksgiving after dinner. Yeah.
There you go.
But thank you. Thank you very much.
No worries, sir.
Yes.
Bruce. Don, I was in the K-Town, Tennessee, when dude tried to drive his truck up concrete stair steps from the street to the parking lot, and his truck got jammed between the walls with pounds. Pounds? What's dude fucking? Why are you doing stupid shit with pounds in your shit? That's the thing I don't get about people. Who was it that said earlier? You got to avoid, packing your shit up with a couple of kilos and then having a blown out brake light. You just
Right.
you can't
You
do
just
that.
don't.
You got to have all your shit working when you roll with a couple of Ks like that.
Yeah, with great power comes great responsibility.
See, that's why I think I would make a great transporter. Because
Pounds.
I don't fuck
I
around.
gotta go, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
Take
God
these
bless.
with.
Dream well, Patriots. I gotta shut
Take
down.
care, sir.
All right.
All righty.
Brought to you by Sausage Gravy Biscuit Farms.
.com.
Oh, so that didn't shut down the stream. Oh, well, okay. I was taking a smoke while that happened.
Oh, I got the hiccups. Ugh.
I can imagine, dude. That shit's comical when it happens, though. It is.
I had something funny happen the other day. I was going down the street. I was about at the intersection, and dude got really impatient. He was in a Denali. What's the other one? The Cadillac thing.
Tahoe or the CTS is Cadillacs, but
it's their SUV, the Escalade. That's what I was
the
thinking.
Escalade. Yeah.
He was in this blacked out Escalade with fucking low profile tires for some dumbass reason. You could definitely tell the drivers, what's I don't want to sound racist, but
well,
you can definitely tell he was driving.
Listen, there was a day. Listen, and I agree with you. There was a day when a late model Escalade with 20-inch low profile tires and blacked out glass definitely meant brother.
Yeah,
but not anymore.
Not really.
Anymore. I mean, it's tendency towards yes, but
right.
I would say that I wouldn't say that that's the exclusive realm of a brother these days.
I would say so.
A lot of brothers are going with pickup trucks. Anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Oh, it's not good. I guess he got like super impatient and just went around me on the right. And I don't know if he knew it or what, but like that the right lane ended literally like 100 feet in front of me. So he like jets around me on the right and blows out. He hits the curb where the ramp for the curb and blows out on the passenger side, both front and back tires, like simultaneously.
Oh my god!
It was fucking hilarious. I thought that was the funniest shit. I didn't even stop. I was just like, yeah.
Dude, you see that shit? You have to laugh. You have to laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Bruce's thing. You see these people acting silly. You gotta laugh. That's those Darwin moments, right? That's those, what do they call that? Those Kodak moments where everybody needs a cell phone.
Yeah,
that's exactly what those are.
I actually it's happened to me now twice where where karma's been a bitch for the driver behind me. That was one of them.
Karma's been a bitch for the driver behind me.
Well,
Okay.
I was going through, the richer part of, north side of Indianapolis, Carmel, Indiana. I'm gonna
Right.
call it out, and this Karen motherfucker behind me, soccer mom in the Volvo, decides that I'm not going fast enough on a 35-mile-per-hour street, and is
Oh God.
just completely, riding my ass. And we passed the Carmel cop who's just kind of sitting there doing traffic, and she's still on my ass. It was those times where it's like, God, I wish there was a cop around. There was a cop around. He pulled her
Bingo.
ass
Exactly.
over so fucking quick.
You gotta
It
love
was
with karma.
hilarious.
You gotta
Karma's
love karma.
a bitch.
Yes, she is. Weed were confiscated and a couple of coke. Jesus, and you know what? Stupid shit. I'm sorry. Oh, just stupid
Right.
shit.
See, all I'll ever really cruise with anymore is maybe a joint or two. Like I used to be a fan of cruising around with a bowl in the car and
Oh yeah, and all the weed
couple
you can carry,
grams
right?
on me, and I'm like, nah, it's getting too dangerous now. Like
Carinator.
I
Oh,
felt sketched out going to just going the subway down the street with one of these anymore.
dude, I've always felt sketched out when you're carrying some weed, but now, say
Yeah.
in the state of Nevada, for instance, you can carry up to an ounce with you. You
Oh
just
wow.
can't
Okay.
be caught out stoned.
Right.
So, or you can't be stoned while driving, for instance. So, but
Do they
I'm
they
always
actually
stoned when I'm
have
driving.
roadside tests for that now, don't they?
Yeah, they're supposed to. Yeah, they probably do. I've never been tested for it. I don't know. I've never been pulled
Yeah.
over because I've been stoned.
Right.
Um, dude, so I wanted to ask you, did you tell me that you were in Jasper, Indiana, or close to it?
No, I'm over in Zionsville, Indiana. But what I was saying about Jasper, Indiana was there is a pole dance studio, like pole dance, not like stripper pole dance necessarily, but like the gymnastic
Like
bullshit they do.
sophisticated, moms,
Yeah,
soccer
sophisticated pole
moms
dancing.
go learn to pole dance in their underwear, but it's not supposed to be sexy.
Yes,
I'm sorry. Go
one of
ahead.
these types of studios actually was they were holding kids classes from ages 6 to 14 or 6 to 15.
Well, I
Yeah,
don't know. I don't know anything about kids classes for pole dancing.
I'm
Um,
not. I wasn't a fan when I heard about it. I actually
no, I
wanted to
probably
organize
wouldn't
a
be either.
protest and go down there.
At least for not for my daughters or my family, but maybe for
Yeah, I
others,
mean
that's
that's just
okay. I mean, trust me, I can perv on some soccer moms doing some pole dancing. I have no
right.
problem with that. But the reason I ask is Jasper, Indiana is where Jasper remanufactured motors are from, and
Yeah.
I just put one of those in the Jeep, and that I'm very happy with.
Oh,
I
nice.
just wanted to bring it up. You said Jasper, Indiana, and there's very few times that I can actually weasel Jasper, Indiana into the conversation, but I wanted to
Right.
take this opportunity now.
Well, let's be honest. There's not a whole lot of good things that come from that area of Indiana.
Well, I mean, I got to tell you, I'm real pleased with the engine right now. So,
Right.
I can't
Well,
bitch about
that's
that.
like for Batesville, Indiana. What's it known for? Well, caskets.
Caskets. All right.
Yeah, that's all. That's really all that Batesville, Indiana, is known for is the Batesville Casket Company.
Ah,
Yeah, we've got a lot of
okay.
little places that are like that are known for just
Good on
one certain commodity.
suburbs, but dudes downtown are scum. Yeah, I've seen Knoxville grow up a lot, as a matter of fact. I've come through there more than a lot of times from taking off 81, jumping off 81 onto 40, and coming through Knoxville there.
Knoxville.
What I call it Knoxville. I make a joke with the wife whenever we come through there. Knoxville and Chattanooga.
You silly English kniggets.
Exactly. I like to eat when I go through Tennessee, though. Nashville and Memphis are we stop there.
Yeah.
And Jesus, the food.
I
I
was
don't even
just
want to talk
talking
about
with my buddy, and we might actually go down to or is it Nashville or Knoxville? I can't remember. Nashville, where BB
Nashville's
King's
close to you.
BB
Yes,
King's
I go
barbecue.
BB King's. I go there. You know, there's one in Memphis and Nashville.
Oh
BB King's
shoot!
has one in Memphis and Nashville. And yes, we've been to both, and they're the fucking ribs, dude. But whatever you do, you get the ribs. Okay, you just without a doubt you get the ribs. But B, you get the mac and cheese.
Ooh.
Get the mac and cheese. Worth it. Oh my god.
Okay. Ribs and mac and cheese. Actually, that sounds freaking fire right now.
It is. Oh man.
Yeah.
Don't even. So here's what we do, right? In Memphis, there is a traveler center with multiple RV parking, long RV parking, right next to the river where Interstate 40 crosses the Mississippi. So I can get off we can get off in Memphis on the Memphis side, on the Tennessee side of the river, on Interstate 40, exit 1. And right under the bridge is the visitor center where we will park. I will then disengage the Jeep. We'll phone in a BB King order.
Right.
We will phone in a BB King order and then take the Jeep down 10 minutes. 10 minutes from the visitor center to BB King's downtown. And we're deep. She brings the wife goes down and brings the ribs back to the RV where we have them at the visitor center in the RV overlooking the river. And we do this every time we go through fucking Memphis. Every time. This is our ritual. Anyway.
Not this past summer, but the summer before. I was literally going up to Southwest Michigan just about every other weekend just for barbecue. There's it's not a restaurant. It's like a food truck where they barbecue, where they've got the giant like LP tank converted into a grill or a smoker.
Yep.
It's one of those. It's called Pig's Head Barbecue, and they're only open on Sunday between 12 p.m. and 3 p.m. And I gotta make a massive shout out to them. Like for me, it's worth the 3.5 hour drive up there to get barbecue.
Yeah.
They've been voted now 3 or 4 times now best barbecue in Southwest Michigan.
Oh, I'll drive that for barbecue easy.
Oh yeah. Their brisket, you know how like a lot of places like it's thin cut for brisket and stuff? No, man, you're getting like inch wide pieces of brisket by the pound.
And so yeah, we got things. In Memphis, no, is it Memphis or is it in Nashville? It's in Nashville. In Nashville, there is a breakfast joint that has been there for 65 years called Bryant's.
Okay.
I don't know if you know it, unless you've been to Nashville or know of Nashville.
No.
Bryant's is the breakfast joint to be in, go to. And every time we go through Nashville, we stop at Bryant's. They have the greatest biscuits. They have the greatest, let me see, fried bologna. If you've never had sausage gravy biscuits, gravy biscuits from Bryant's is to die for. They've had the same old black lady on the same flat top skillet, driving it for the last 45 years.
Wow.
This lady knows how to make breakfast, and the people line up around the block. No shit. But the line goes fast. So
Yeah.
you get in and you get it done, and oh my God, it's the greatest food in the world. Sorry, I'll
The
shut
way
up now.
you describe that line reminds me of there's a cafeteria restaurant down near Bloomington, Indiana, around where IU is. It's called Gray Brothers Cafeteria, and I'll tell you what, their food is freaking delicious. I'm a big fan of fried chicken livers. This is the only place I'll actually buy them from.
No shit.
Otherwise, I'm
Okay,
making them myself.
there you go.
They make fresh pie. Okay. When I say pie, I'm not talking like a flat top pie. They have mounded like sugar cream pies and all this other fresh made all day, every day. It's good stuff. But you're waiting probably a good 30, 45 minutes, especially if IU's playing a home game. You might be waiting an hour to get in and get through that line to go sit down. But it's worth
Yeah, you
every
might.
second.
Yep. But that's the thing. That's the thing about these long lines, dude. It's worth it. They're long
Yeah,
lines for a reason. They've
this
been
is
doing
true.
that for years. You know, people know that the food is worth it, so they stand there in the line.
Mm-hmm.
Bruce, brother, dude, I stay out of VFW bars all over the place, but I had no idea that Knoxville was that bad. Um, I knew it was bad. I just didn't know it was that bad. Knoxville, baby.
Right. Wait, is Fort Knox in Knoxville?
No,
I didn't think so.
Fort Knox is in
Greensburg. No.
fuck. Where the fuck is Fort Knox? Is in um. Now you got me.
Well, to
I now.
Kentucky.
Why am I drawing a blank on this? Fort.
I'm pretty sure it's in Kentucky, isn't it?
Army Fort Knox. Where is it?
See, this is what happens when we get
Kentucky.
stoned. We can't
Yep.
remember where certain
Louisville,
bases are.
south of Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. That's
Thank God
actually
for
not
Google.
too far of a drive for me.
Thank God for Google.
I mean, not that there's any real gold stored in Fort Knox anymore, you know.
Well, I mean, they got a bar or two there. I wouldn't mind having what they
Yeah,
have.
maybe. Yeah. I've heard a lot of people saying that they're gold-plated zinc bars that are on show for the public tour.
Oh, come on, Bruce. You ought to know better than that, sir. You stay away from those people. Bad juju. Railroad rocks down the head end. Yeah. Dude, you need to stay away from those people. Seeing you coming up?
Who?
Sing is back in the house.
Yeah, Sing, come on up, bro. I know you don't need it, but you know what? I'm gonna post it right here. Bam. I say bam, and then it's like
bam.
Bam.
Then it's like bam.
Yes. That's okay. My eyes are barely open too, bro. I'm turning Chinese. The eyes are low. So they say. Now, one place we were talking, good restaurants and stuff to eat. You mentioned Brian's, as far as a breakfast place. I'm not a big fan of Denver, but I will say, was as a city, I'm not a big fan of Denver. Let's just put it that way, or the people.
Okay.
A
Yeah,
lot
me
of
either.
assholes over there.
They're a little
But
too
there's
libtard for me, but
you were right, and that I think that's why I didn't get along with a lot of people.
but there's good chow
but-
there, that's for sure.
Yeah. There is a breakfast place there. It's called Snooze AM, a breakfast eatery. And they have these blueberry Danish pancakes that are absolutely to die for.
Tasty.
But
sounds tasty.
yeah, they're really good. In fact, I might up here in the noodle. I think I actually haven't figured out how to recreate it, so it shouldn't be too bad. I just have to make the frosting by hand, from scratch. That's the difference.
Well, there are worse things.
You're right.
Mr. Plurality, I presume.
Hey, thing.
Yes. What's up, guys?
It's another day in the salt mines. Human beings, tired of the shit of human beings, my friend. Thank you, Mr. Wayne. Always a pleasure. Yeah, people suck. It's true.
Yeah.
Except for us, though. Just to be clear, we don't
Right.
suck. Everybody else sucks.
Shit, if it weren't for family and friends living around where I am, I'd probably be in the middle of nowhere, Canada, in a cabin somewhere, or not a Canada, but Alaska.
Yeah.
So you got
But
that
I like-
whole off-grid mentality working for you there.
Yep.
You're a big fan of
Off-grid.
people, I see.
Yeah, I do well in social gatherings, but I'd rather, I like my alone time.
Yeah, I'm not
See,
people's biggest fan. Never have been.
I didn't become like that until COVID hit. I was a social butterfly before COVID hit. Now I'm just a hermit.
A lot of it, I think, is that I have to be doing construction and stuff. But
Right.
would prefer not to be.
Well,
Jason's
you're
right.
the one thing that I've noticed about entrepreneurialism is that you are forced to engage with customers or prospective customers more specifically. Because if they were customers, you would know that you needed to be nice to them. But because
Right.
they're prospective
Jason.
customers, you have to roll the dice and hope that if you're nice to them, they will become customers.
Right. And people,
And that's the part that I
you
hate.
got to be, and you
Exactly.
got to be legitimately, nice and
And
friendly.
I'm not.
so-
I'm not. Let's face it. I'm not that guy. I'm not. I mean, listen, I can do the business part of it. I can do the work part of it. But it's that interpersonal sales interaction. I have an issue with that. I don't do it well.
And that's the worst part about it is when you own and operate your own company, you have to be the salesperson. You have to be everything.
Yep.
No, I mean, you need a secretary.
Well, I have a secretary. How can you get a secretary? It's not a problem. You're right. You're absolutely right.
It sounds like you would need a designated salesperson to do a lot of the interaction with
Yeah.
customers.
I've often found that hiring models to demonstrate your products works pretty well.
It gets them to look but selling it is a whole different monster.
There's a tent that I'm trying to convince Dave to try to take over at the Mopar Nationals. There's this one company that comes out there with all their crate engines and hires a whole bunch of models and sits right there at the main, intersection of everything. And I'm like, dude, we gotta take over that spot.
Nice.
Well, the problem with that is then you got to start paying for those models.
This is true.
So what you should be thinking about is how you could mooch up into that site, up into that spot.
No, you're right. Yeah.
Literally take over, start pimping some of them hoes up out of that joint.
This is true.
Just, walk in, take over, dominate, and dare somebody to say something about it. And you not pay the bill.
Fuck you, Ted. I know it's got your signage on it, but we're taking over.
Oh, we might even leave your signage up, but we're going to put ours over it.
Right. I'm gonna be very honest. I don't think the pocketbook could afford that spot. I guarantee you they're paying at least a quarter for for that spot. Easy. Because they attract so much business, to their, like they're the ones that are in charge of the free grab bag giveaway that they announced over the PA system.
Free backers.
So yeah, like they're definitely a financial backer of the entire Nationals. So there is that, but I do like that. I do like the idea to just kind of take over within.
You swagger up with that big dick energy is what you do.
This is true. I guarantee you. Well, I bet you he hires those models through an agency. There's no way he just knows models.
No. No, you call an agency and they bring the models.
Yeah.
Now this is Nationals. What is this?
The Mopar
Indy Nationals, yeah. Mopar Nationals. Okay.
Yeah, it's out there near Columbus, Ohio, every August. National Trail Raceway.
Okay.
It's usually like August 24th to the 26th, like right there at the end of the month. But it's like the biggest Mopar show in the Midwest.
I do like a good Mopar.
Bro, you should come out. They've got campgrounds with have RV hookups and everything.
I was out polishing on mine today.
Right.
Denver has one called Mile High Thunder.
I know about Mile High Thunder.
Mopar. Yeah, it's massive.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty
Indiana has Auburn. That one's pretty big. Make 'em Auction usually goes out to Auburn, Indiana for that car show.
Nice.
I'll tell you what. So this is a legendary car at this point. But cause I think maybe there's only 4 now in existence. Maybe they still have 6, but it was a 71. I think it was 71 CUDA. It was a Hemi put into it, but it was convertible at the same time. They only made like so many of them, but I ended up at Auburn. One year I watched them sell one of these, and it fetched $3.5 million.
Wow.
Yeah, it was rough. That price is just out of my pocketbook.
Excuse me, I'm giving this lung up.
Oh, you good? You'll need it.
I should have said fire in a bowl.
Oh,
Speaking
well,
of entrepreneurs, imagine if all this money they're giving out to all this special interest crap, imagine if that money was put into small business loans. For one thing, they would get it back with some interest. Even if it was zero interest, they get it back, plus the revenue that would create. You know,
The
if
jobs that
even,
it would create.
yeah, even if, 70% of them succeeded, it would be insane. I just
apparently
don't get
there's
it.
some talking about revenue and stuff. Apparently there's some serious push to legalize here in Indiana. And they're talking like using the taxes for it for like roads and schools and stuff.
Problem there is
They never do.
in
Colorado.
Colorado, there was a big deal, and it's kind of funny because our ex-governor Hickenlooper that just got voted into the Senate, he is actually he's been held in contempt of court 5 times because he refused to go to court because a lot of the taxes that were supposed to go into schools, there was billions of it that disappeared throughout his term, and
Really?
his wealth went from a few million to over 100 million.
Oh, that's not suspicious at all.
Yeah. And he's been, it's kind of funny. You got somebody that's been held in contempt of court to go up on charges 5 times, and this state freaking elected him into the Senate.
Right.
Well, there's no telling the stupidity of the American people. Okay, they just don't ever question the stupidity of the American people. But more importantly, Hickenlooper's required by law to give up his taxes every year that he's a public official, which is pretty much every year he's been breathing. So I would suspect that if there's anything nefarious in there, that it's going to be in there, or if there's something nefarious, that it's going to be in his taxes. So somebody needs those and figure out what the fuck's going on.
I almost fucked up, guys.
Hit the red button?
No, I almost dropped all my keef out of here.
Ooh, that would be bad.
Right, I would be so pissed off. Like, you would just immediately see me go off camera, like, just quit the fucking stream, and like, where the fuck did he go? Come
The
back
whole
on
thing would
tomorrow.
shut down.
Yeah,
The world would end. Exactly. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
That's not recoverable after getting on this carpet.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah.
Not good.
Yeah. Oh, I ended up. Well, I was at that concert at the Halloween concert. I ended up dropping one of my containers of weed, and it went all into the grass and stuff. We had to pick up, nugs just out of the grass and stuff, and it was,
dude,
it was rough.
What is up with that?
I had high
It's like,
stoner butterfingers, is what happened.
Well, you got to stop that. You got to put some protocols in place with that shit.
Let me just tell you about the 27th of October. Let me just tell you. So that night, I ended up taking, over the course of a 5-hour show, 2,300 milligrams of edibles. I almost depleted that entire bag of joints that I had packed, and I was smoking people out like left and right. I was, needless to say, I was just a little stoned. It made for a bad day the next day.
Well, I can imagine it did.
Yeah. And it
But
was rough
at the
too
end
because
of
I had to wake up in the morning and clean the entire house, just real quick.
yeah, yeah,
Then deal with mom coming around to do an inspection because, well, dad's not doing that anymore, thank goodness.
got to get rid of the bodies. Yeah, I
Yeah,
understand.
shove shit up the chimney.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know how it goes. But yeah, so that was real rough. Waking up to that, it was kind of a shoot. How do I describe damn near 2,500 milligrams of edibles in your system?
Well, I mean, that's
You almost
fucking
don't
couch lock
remember.
is where you do it.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's that I don't do that, but that seems like a whole lot.
dude, that's a shitload.
Okay.
That's a metric shit ton. Um, like,
We would call
let's put
that
it
full.
this
That
way.
would be fully excessively excessive.
Yes. Let's put it this way. This bag of Cheetos, medicated Cheetos here, is only 500 milligrams.
Medicated Cheetos? No
Medicated
shit.
Cheetos.
I'll be damned.
They were delicious, by the way.
Is that something you buy or is it something you do yourself?
No, that's something you can buy.
No shit.
Yeah, these
Even
ones are actually
Cheetos
coming,
getting
I
in on it.
believe, out of.
Well, I
These
mean,
ones
I
are
gotta
coming
ask,
out
how
of
many Cheetos how many real Cheetos can you actually shove into a small bag like that? What, 2? 3?
Honestly, it was about 15 to 20 Cheetos.
Okay.
Yeah. It wasn't an exact
Were they full
measurement.
size?
I'll
So let me
definitely
ask
say that.
this. Let me ask this. Was it full
Yeah.
size Cheetos in a mini bag, or was it mini Cheetos in a mini bag?
Oh, they were actual full size Cheetos. Like it's like if you were to just go into a big bag of Cheetos, grab a handful, and just kind of put them in there.
Right on.
Yeah. I also had some chili cheese Fritos that were the same way. But yeah, to answer that question, that's a 500 milligram. Add 2,000 milligrams onto that. And that's where I was that night. Going home, I felt like I was floating on the road, and felt like my tires were not actually touching the road.
I'm gonna
Well, I
try to
mean, you got to ask yourself, do you feel lucky, punk?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
do
I
you?
do.
We'll see you guys
The
later. I'm
only
gonna go
other
try to
time that's
crash.
ever happened with the driving thing like that was when my buddy, he's a grower up there. I went to go visit, see what where things were at on his barn build. He was turning his barn into a full on grow op and stuff. But I'm sitting there and there. I'd literally just taken a dab, and he shoves his cookie in my freaking mouth hole and be like, "Yo, bro, what did I just eat? You just ate a triple dose cookie."
Cookie in the mouth hole. Okay.
Cookie in the mouth hole. And it was a triple dose cookie, so we're talking like probably around the 1,000 milligram cookie. And that drive home got real wonky real quick because the barbecue place, by the way, is like down the street from my buddy who's the grower. So same, it's Goebbels. Goebbels is an amazing little town. Actually, they've got 2 little arcade places, like retro arcade places there too. It's pretty cool. But I get about an hour and a half on my way back home, and just out of nowhere, oh shit. Did my Jeep just turn into the DeLorean? Am I flying? Yeah. It was rough.
Sometimes you feel the wheels leave the ground. Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah.
Hey, so I'm gonna have to call it an evening.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm dragging pretty hard ass here, so plus I got an early morning that's gonna come around eventually.
Yeah. All right, brother. Well, yeah, might as well call. I'm not sure what time it is. Yeah, it's 2:00.
It's 11 o'clock my time, 2 o'clock your time.
Yeah.
It's all good, Bruce. Don't worry about a thing, sir. We're good.
All
righty.
right.
Take
Peace,
care of
brother.
yourself. Yep. Talk to you
Peace.
soon.
Thank
Bye.
you, Janice.